Hello and welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. To start off, we are going to be playing the Fallout role-playing game. So grab your caps and let's dive in.
It does not matter how big and bad you are, if you are armed to the teeth, if you are encased in power armor, when you see a Deathclaw, your heart drops. All right, hey, we've got some spoilers for Fallout 4 coming up, so if you haven't played that game, I recommend you go do that. It's been many years, you have time. All right, so spoilers up ahead. One of my favorite encounters with the Deathclaw is going to the Museum of Witchcraft in Salem, okay? Fallout 4 is set in Boston, and Salem's just a short car ride away. Now, the Museum of Witchcraft is just dilapidated. It's fallen apart. You know that multiple scavenging parties have gone in to try and take whatever riches are in the museum, and as you sneak in, you have to sneak in the back, and you are going through the basement of the Museum of Witchcraft, and then you hear some rumbling and some dust falls, and as you make your way up the stairs, you see this massive 8-9 foot tall reptilian creature. All right, a Deathclaw looks like a T-Rex with proportionate arms, and then kind of a pit bull-esque face and two massive horns coming out of its head. Deathclaws are just terrifying. Right? And so you're in this creepy Museum of Witchcraft. There's mannequins everywhere. And then the Deathclaw turns to face you. And you know as a player, this is something you don't want to mess with. Doesn't matter if you have missiles at the ready. Doesn't matter if you have machine guns, assault rifles. Doesn't matter. Whatever gun you have in the game is not going to be enough to take this thing down easily. And Deathclaws are one of the staples of Fallout. It's one of my favorite creatures in the Fallout universe and one of the most recognizable. If you show any gamer a picture of a Deathclaw, they know where it is from. They know that it is a Fallout staple. Now, something I didn't know, something I learned from this RPG, is that Deathclaws, while they are mutated reptiles, they are actually a pre-war monstrosity, okay? The U.S. government, pre-war, created them to replace soldiers on the battlefield. They were supposed to be the frontline killing machines faster than your normal soldiers, and they were very effective, and they also happen to be like the rad roach, like the irradiated mole rat, ended up being resistant to radiation and thriving in the post-apocalyptic world. So there is my background on Deathclaws. Let's get into today's show.
Okay, all right.
Oh, Kellogg. That's what we need to be talking
Kellogg.
about.
The cereal brand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, we all about to be some serial killers up in here. Because Kellogg, so like 1,400 of them are trying to unionize. And Kellogg's like, nah, screw you. We're just going to go south of the border and get a bunch of workers. And President Biden was like, no, that's not how we do things in America. And he was like, we need to like put into place like unionization laws, like we will, because like you don't just take your like business to another country because your workers want a living wage.
So shitty.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, good on Biden.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Right?
pretty sick.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now we're no longer eating cereal to support their
Nice.
strike. Well, Kellogg's cereal.
Kellogg's cereal.
Obviously,
No
we're not going
cereal
to
out.
stop
No cereal at
cereal
all.
in
No-
general.
Yeah.
But
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know a cereal that is Pops. No, Pops is Kellogg. God damn.
I know.
Yeah, they have some good ones.
Yeah.
my favorite
Oh.
Raisin Bran, I can't eat it anymore.
Is that just Raisin Bran, right? Kellogg's.
The one
Well-
with the sun on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one we all think There's
Oh,
of.
different
Raisin
brands.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's only one true Raisin Bran.
Because Raisin Bran isn't like trademarked. So,
TM.
yeah.
It's like
So, be switching to Post for now.
I don't know what all the serial killers are gonna do.
Yeah.
They can't use their Kellogg brand
Right?
machetes. That would be.
Yeah, I remember getting those, like the
In the
bonus
box?
gift in the box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Just
there
like
a,
stab yourself
Yeah.
as you try to take it
wasn't
out.
there a TV show where like a bad guy or like a serial killer was named Kellogg?
I'm sure there. If there hasn't,
Are you
no,
thinking
I'm
of
sure there has been.
Fallout?
Yeah, I think Fallout. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fallout does that.
Yeah.
Hey, and
Bring
there's
it all
your-
back
Yeah,
together.
totally on purpose.
I mean, if we're fine using this intro,
I'm
then
down.
yeah.
Really,
all right.
really
It's a little political, but I'm down. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
So speaking of Kellogg and serial killers
And workers' rights.
and workers' rights,
And their lives.
the Fallout RPG.
So thinking about unionization, I think we should all get our luck points back.
Oh yeah, I'm going on strike if we don't
Between
get it.
between the scene where we had the multi-level marketing and then we came to this building, we had a good stretch of time. This is definitely a different scene.
Well, I would say between.
No, okay,
So it's a
yeah.
different
So that is a
milestone?
different scene, but it's not a milestone.
I will say between.
Okay.
What we
seeing the
finally
monster
reached
and
the
fighting
glowing.
it, we probably had a lot of time to rest, talk about our feelings.
I think arguably the milestone would be reaching Diamond City and finding out that my sister's no longer there and needing to go to the glowing sea because of that.
You know, I bet
That
if we
drove
Okay.
the purpose.
I bet if we
Okay.
take what's his face's
forward.
water, we would have got our luck points back, bro. It was a lucky water.
You didn't know what was in Aquacura. Neither did he. But so what?
Right?
Aqua Cure.
Every time they
all
mentioned Aqua Cura, I would think of Aqua Tofana, which is just poison.
I would think of Aquafina. Isn't that like a
Yeah.
water brand? Yeah.
Oh, I was
Isn't it?
thinking like the drag queen. Never mind.
Is that a person?
Yeah.
Today's sponsor is Aquafina, the drag queen.
Oh, what's her name?
It's not really. Unless you want to, I guess. Looking at you, Aqua.
What is her name? It's something Aquafina. Sextina Aquafina
Yeah.
from BoJack Horseman. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep. That's the one.
We had a lot of sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
we do.
so I'll. You know what?
Look at my face.
Look at that
There's a
face.
lucky face.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's puppy dog eyes for sure. I guess.
Like, I definitely used my luck points during the serial killer encounter. So I can see it either way for me, but I think for these guys, they should definitely have their luck points.
What do you mean these people?
Here's what I think. I'm gonna put this on Misty. I'm gonna say there's probably just like a 25% chance that I'll let this happen. Not like a normal luck thing, but just that 25%. So all you have to do is roll a d20 and roll a 1 to a 5, somewhere in there.
Why is
Can
it
I
all me?
assist?
You brought it up.
Use one of
Fair.
the good D20s.
You brought up probably the most convincing argument
You
for
didn't
it.
like my face?
That's why I'm here.
That was a close second.
What if I bring
Is
an
that the
argument?
assist?
Eyeballs. Puppy dog eyeballs. Brought to you by Wesley.
Because we finally made it to the glowing sea.
I guess that's also fair. So 25% chance to get your
So
luck points.
25 plus 25.
No, no,
It's 50.
These coupons
It
don't
stacks.
stack.
I think the
no,
effects
they
stack.
don't stack. No,
No.
What is it? Say
Five.
It's a 5.
it's a 5.
You could say that Misty was feeling pretty lucky.
I sure was.
Okay, you know what? So, retcon then. When you guys were standing atop the hill about to descend into the glowing sea, luck points reset.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I already had all my luck points, so.
You're gonna fucking need them.
I'm gonna need them right now. Looking
Actually,
at that
I'm
Deathclaw.
I think I used them.
Deathclaw looking
So.
at me.
Yeah,
I don't know
so,
if that's beefy.
Let's go ahead and just hit a recap real quick. Just remind ourselves what a horrible situation you guys find yourselves in.
You don't think I'm gonna get this Deathclaw to work?
Oh, hold on.
Oh God, my nails. No.
Need help?
There we go.
It's not done.
There we go.
I have my nails done, so don't judge. It was difficult.
Okay, recap.
Oh, are you asking for a recap?
Yeah.
Do we have a volunteer?
Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be a horrible recap. Oh, fuck. We made it to Diamond City.
Mm-hmm.
We found out that, before we found out that Mary left like a day ago, Doc was attacked by a doctor. Yeah, he was brought to his basement. I don't know why he went in his basement.
Just trying to get
for
off the
shady
cams.
stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't work. He did not get off the chems. And he murdered the doctor.
And ended up taking more chems because it was a stressful situation.
Yeah.
Speed.
We went to see Nick Valentine of Valentine Detective Agency. And he told us that Mary, her sister, had left for the Glowing Sea the day before, I believe.
Yeah, it was like a day or two before.
Yeah. So then we're like, all right, dope. Let's get all stocked up on stuff. And then we headed towards the Glowing Sea. We dealt with a pyramid scheme guy. He just kind of dealt with himself. It was kind of sad. We came into this facility at the coordinates and we're like, oh, let's split up. And we split up and then boom, Deathclaw.
So what happens when you split the party?
You have
Yeah.
to. Think of the efficiency. Look how much more efficient this is.
So, before we get to that, we open up with the sound of beeping. Beep, 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 beep. We then see a hand reach out onto an alarm clock and then just start smacking around trying to find the snooze button. We then see the camera move to a bed where you see a very attractive looking guy just laying there. He lazily rolls over and starts getting ready for work. Gets into his car and starts driving down until he gets to a Nuka-Cola factory. Waves at the security guard just outside and then parks his car. And as he gets out of his car, he puts on some headphones, and then in it, you're just hearing The Wanderer playing. I'm the type of guy who likes to fool, or probably who likes to run around. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Message.
Different message, yeah.
Not wrong, though.
And we're hearing that song continue to play as we see him come into the building and, give his cursory wave that he's given every day for the past several months to some of the people in this break room area as he walks on by. But we see in the break room a bunch of people who seem to be standing around a television set. And on it, we're seeing the closed captioning that's saying blasts have gone off in New York City and Washington, D.C., and then we see the announcer put his hand to his head. And the screen then just goes blank and just says stand by on it. We then continue to see Frankie just kind of walk down the stairs and walk past as then we see some people from this maintenance wing just start rushing up the stairs just after Frankie leaves and starts going over to some machines and starting his day of work. We then see Frankie just going through his daily duties, just starting to crank on some of the machinery in this location. As then the song immediately just stops as rubble just comes falling down onto Frankie. After that, it's just blackness for an indeterminate amount of time. Just blackness. Until finally, we hear the sounds of struggling. As then light starts to come through as we see Frankie has somehow managed to just crawl his way out of the absolute wreckage that is this Nuka-Cola factory. An unknown amount of time has passed. And then we see Frankie get up and, starving, start looking around and trying to figure out what the hell just happened. He then sees up ahead, along this pretty wrecked road, some people. Frankie gives a wave, tries to shout, but the voice is just very hoarse because Frankie hasn't had any water in quite a while. And finally catches up to them. It's a man and a woman. And they both turn around, and the woman just screams, "Ah! What is that?" The man then picks up this loose piece of wood off of the ground and points it over towards Frankie. Frankie doesn't understand what's going on and just takes a couple steps back and then looks down at a broken piece of glass as then he sees his reflection, the visage of an unwrapped mummy, the visage of a ghoul. And as we are staring at Frankie's shocked expression as he's looking at himself, we then fade out into Frankie's shocked expression at hearing a Deathclaw's roar. Let's get into initiative.
Okay.
All right.
So it's been a while since we've actually asked this, but Doc, what is your initiative?
14.
Okay, and so is this Deathclaws? Frankie.
11.
Okay, Tessa
I have 11 too.
and Lucky.
8.
Okay, just wanted to double check, make sure I have that right. So to start off, Doc, you're up first.
Okay. Just for knowing the rules' sake, is it always default to player?
It always defaults to the player.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know.
Cool. Good to know. So,
Yeah, so you let's go ahead and just reorient ourselves with the
definitely.
map right now. So you guys came into this facility, went up the stairs to this balcony area where there's 2 doors. We had Doc and Lucky, who went in the left door, and then we have Frankie and Tessa, who went in the right door. It is these 2 parallel hallways that have 2 hallways kind of like joining them, one in the center and then one at the end of this hallway, or these hallways. There are 2 doors on either side of these hallways, and then Doc and Lucky, where you guys came in, there was a door immediately to your right, and then Frankie and Tessa, a little bit further on, there is a door to your left. Basically, it looks like there are rooms on the outside of the 2 hallways, and then between the 2 hallways, there's like these small rooms.
okay. So, this door that we came in, is it still open? Like, if I backed up into that room, could I shoot through that door?
You could, but at that point, you would be firing like 2 zones away, and the Deathclaw would definitely have cover because he only just poked his head out of the room that he's in.
Okay. So, I think I'm going to shoot first.
Ask questions later.
Shoot first. Yeah, that's it. And then move backwards.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and take your shot.
Okay.
And what is this with?
This is with my hunting rifle. So
Okay.
it's supposed to be used at medium range. Does that mean I need an extra?
Medium range would be just an adjacent zone, which he is in. We have it kind of broken up, so these long hallways are 2 different zones. And then the middle hallways are different zones. And then the individual rooms between these 2 hallways are different zones. So you are currently within medium range. He is in the adjacent zone.
Okay.
I will say, though, that it's kind of a difficult shot that you're dealing with here because you have Lucky, who's standing right in front of you, and this creature isn't fully out of that room.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that the complication range is going to be 19 to 20 because you might hit Lucky.
Yeah.
And that this creature has cover of... it's going to be... Yeah, ruined brick walls, metal fencing, or rubble. So that's going to be 2 combat die that he can reduce the damage of.
Okay.
Yeah, just that just basically denotes how effective the cover is because you can still like shoot through cover, but it'll absorb some of the damage.
Yeah.
So go for it.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, I raise my hunting rifle. Yes.
Nice.
And I got 2 criticals, so that is 4
yeah.
total.
4 successes. Okay, give yourselves 3 action points and roll some damage.
All right.
We're rich.
Here we go.
My B words.
Oh no. Man, that was terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. So for the audience's sake, those are 3.
I would like to remind both the players and the audience that we can use luck points to reroll 3 damage dice.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I got 4 blank die.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Which is not ideal.
Wait, do you have to pay a luck point for
Yeah.
each one?
No, it's 1 luck point to reroll up to 3 damage dice.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Perfect.
damn, that's
Okay.
too much.
Then I'll re-roll these 3 empty ones. Pay that 1 luck point. There we go.
Poggers.
Okay,
God.
so I got 3 effects and 5 damage. And with those effects, I now have piercing 3.
Okay, hold on. So
Your
how
effects
much
also-
damage total?
8. Your effects are also 1 damage.
Yes.
So 8 damage and piercing 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I reduced 1 of those from the cover.
Yep.
So it's 7 damage.
Okay.
And he also reduces from his physical armor, he reduces another 3. So that's down to 4 damage that he takes.
Okay.
Hit location.
Right leg.
Was
Right
that
leg.
including his piercing 3?
That's including his piercing 3.
Okay.
Whew. Okay.
I mean, I'll still take 4.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would take 1.
Yeah.
I would take 0.5.
Okay, so
Gotta whittle
just
him
gotta
down.
put that in there. All right, and minor action.
Yeah. For
Moving
my
back.
minor action, yeah, I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna I just shot, but I'm also gonna yell contact. My military training's kicking back in, and I've seen Deathclaws before. I know it's not something to mess with.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the rest of the team alert to what's happening.
Okay.
A quick reminder. Are there attacks of opportunity in this game?
No, there are
Okay,
not.
cool.
So with this, the Deathclaw is going to go ahead and move out of that room and will be standing right in front of Lucky.
Oh no.
So
I would like to parry. Is it a melee attack? Sorry,
it is.
preemptively spoke.
It is going to be a melee attack. And here's what I want to do. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to spend 1 action point of my own pool to roll an extra die. Oh, hold on. I need to crack out the cadaver die because
Oh no.
Because every roll from a Deathclaw could kill us.
yeah. All right, so let's just roll to hit here.
I spend 1 action point to parry. It just increases the difficulty by 1.
Okay, so I'll still just get 1 action point then. Because I have 3 successes. Oh, I'm
1
sorry.
action point. Will you ditch it?
4 successes. Because one of them was a critical. And yeah, let's go ahead and roll some damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I hate when you count out loud.
And you know what? Why don't I go ahead and just spend one of those earned action points to
Why me?
add extra damage to melee attacks. So I get to roll 1 extra die.
What? Earned action point.
He just earned some action points.
So with action points,
okay.
this also
Alright.
counts for you guys. With melee attacks, you can spend action points to roll extra damage die on a 1-for-1 basis up to a maximum of 3 extra damage die.
Say
Okay.
it. Say I died.
Okay. So that's blank, 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 blank.
There's a god, bro.
2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 4 damage, piercing 1 to the head.
Say it's physical.
It's physical.
I have 3, count them. 3. No, I have 4. Because I have 1 and 8. So I have 4 physical resist.
Okay, piercing 1.
Okay, so I take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
I'm jacked.
Nice.
Wait, and doesn't that increase your strength now
Yeah, it
too?
does. I'm
Okay.
What?
So,
Yeah, it's one of my perks.
if my...
Sorry.
No, go for it.
If I'm not at full health, my strength is treated like it's 10. But because we had 2 extra hit points, I'm still technically over my full health, so it's not 10 yet.
Oh.
No. You're good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because So that what you're talking about is the well-rested benefit. So if you get to sleep in a bed in like a safe area, you increase your maximum hit points by 2
Until the next time we sleep.
until the next time that you sleep.
Okay.
So it's not counted as like temporary hit points or anything like
I
that.
just
It
get a
is.
plus 2 to my total HP
Yep.
for the day. Oh, okay, cool. Well, then yes, I am at 10 strength.
So I'm currently at 4 action points here. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 of them
die.
to attack again.
Can I spend an action point to parry again?
Yep.
Thank
Okay. And I'll go ahead and spend 1 other action point so I can still
Jesus
roll 3.
Christ.
Oh, I'm coming for the kill.
Why me, bro? Kill that one. That one's a ghoul, bro.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I look more like him than any of you here.
Good point.
Oh, no, I'm almost as jacked as he is.
I don't make it.
Oh, thank God.
Barely.
Was it because of the parry?
It was because of the parry.
I'm cracked.
Nice.
Yeah, I
I'm
rolled
so
a
stressed right now. Me too.
Thank you, Katie.
I rolled a 6 and a God damn it. God damn it.
What?
Katy Perry.
Oh my god.
I want to
shouldn't
leave
have
this
asked.
earth.
Isn't that the best feeling?
Okay, so with that then Frankie, it's your go.
I would like to spend a luck point to act after the Deathclaw.
Okay.
I lost my pencil. I found it.
Here's one.
Oh, thank you. My key. And I'm just gonna roll to hit. Can I spend that action point to roll an extra D20? Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, do it.
Sure.
Can I have a non-cursed D20?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So when you parry, what do you have to spend for
I
that?
spent 1 action point, and it just increases my defense by 1.
Okay. Yeah, being action points makes it really, really useful.
Yeah, it has to. I can only do it to melee attacks, and I can only do it with like it's just a quality of the melee weapon. So it's a quality of the shish kebab that I have is parry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Womp. Ooh. So 1. So 2 of them definitely fail. I have 1 that's canted. And
Reroll.
If it's canted, reroll.
Okay. I'm really sad. It was canted between like 1 and 19. I was like, oh, could I sell that as a 1? I couldn't. Not in good conscience. How many successes do I need to hit?
1.
Okay, cool. I hit. But I only get 1 success.
Okay, so no action
extra.
points gained, but go ahead and roll hit location
I'm coming for its left leg because I have my thing
naturally.
naturally.
Okay,
Sorry, it's
roll
been a minute. I
some
forgot my
damage.
It's 6. No, it's being at 10 strength gives you an extra 2.
An extra 2. So what is the weapon's base
5.
damage? 5. So you'd be at 7 damage die.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I borrow those 2?
The super sledge is really. Oh no, you're using
Shish
shish
kebab.
kebab.
Yeah. But the super sledge is also only 5. But it has
Okay.
that
The breaking.
The breaking,
quality.
yeah. That is not the worst, not the greatest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. 1 of it piercing. Yeah.
No damage.
Damn.
Bro.
And then
So,
I'm gonna spend my
Yeah, even with the piercing one, didn't.
This thing's thick. I'm gonna spend my minor action then to move back.
You imagine how terrifying that would be? You've been slicing people
Dude.
up, and then you just go and you hit and just pa-ting.
It is energy damage if that matters at all.
That's why.
Damn.
Oh, really?
In that case,
Oh no.
I mean, If you think about it, Deathclaws are basically just like
Energy.
a ball of energy.
Aren't we all? I'm gonna spend my minor action to move up.
Yeah,
would it
like
be
they're
helpful to
just
move next to
super
Doc?
irradiated creatures.
I don't know if I want to tank it. I guess I'm the thickest boy. I'll stay there.
Okay. Good. All right, and with that, Frankie.
Okay. Question. Would I even be able to get...
You could do a minor action to get in the hallway between the two long hallways. And you would be pretty close to the Deathclaw, but not quite in the zone yet.
So I couldn't do anything?
Well, you can
Fuck.
fire, but if it's like a medium range weapon, that's preferable. You'd be
It's a
firing in.
close.
If it's a close range, all that happens is the difficulty goes up by 1.
What is the difficulty? Are we allowed to know that?
Yeah, well, his defense is 1.
It's just the amount of successes you need. So instead of just needing one success, you would need 2.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll hopefully it works.
Yep. So you move into that middle hallway and go ahead and roll to hit.
Also, just really quick for you, my king. So no one just so you know what the weapon situation
Yeah.
is. I mean, obviously I have Fish Claw out, Sledgehammer on my back, and then the Power Fist, I guess, would be somewhere in the ether, obviously, because it's not equipped.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's on your person somewhere.
But
Yeah,
just so
on
like,
your belt.
if later on I decide to use Sledgehammer, because it's like a minor action to re-equip, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's to put away your shish kebab and then bring out the sledgehammer. It's
minor
just
action.
one minor
Okay.
action. Yeah.
Does energy damage just not do anything to him?
It probably just has a lot of energy resist. If I were to guess,
I don't know.
we could spend an action point and ask, but we don't have any.
Yeah, so we can't.
Sorry.
Rally is also an action that you can take.
Good point.
But you have to say inspiring things, otherwise it doesn't work.
You have to inspire me.
But yeah, why do today what we could put off till tomorrow?
Should I do
Inspired.
that? Should I just rally?
If you want. Do you want?
Yeah, because shooting things is not really my... Killing things. I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I thought I was.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
But the sledgehammer is
just gonna
physical,
rally.
Bro, it's
What is it?
It's I think endurance plus survival
Is it
against
1?
difficulty 0.
2d20s?
2d20s base. Yeah. One.
One critical success.
So
All
that's
right.
2 successes
Two
then.
successes.
So 2 action points gained. What do you say? How do you rally everybody?
Hey, pretty mama, let me whisper in your ear. That would inspire me.
I just would have laughed so hard. Like, I wouldn't have been inspired. I just would have been like, this is a serious
But it breaks the
situation.
tension.
I'm
and
just
like,
gonna lift the
everything's gonna be
Deathclaw
okay.
arm that I have up and be like,
Okay, yeah.
I'm inspired. One of us.
I don't know what to say. I'm not exactly a tough
No,
guy.
I mean that works. So with that, then Tessa, we're on to you. I do have to ask: have you spent your luck point to see if your mysterious friend is coming to aid?
I mean, I was about to. So
Okay.
the answer to your question is no. Oh, but now it is yes.
Okay. All right.
Please come help. Please help.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Can I use the shock baton, but without turning it on? So it's just like a regular old baton and doesn't do energy damage.
By the rules of the game, no.
Can I try and break the mechanism that electrifies it?
I'll say sure,
Because I got
but
a
you have
strength-
to reduce one of the damage die.
I have a strength of 11 right now, so I
Yeah,
can
I'll
use
say
melee weapons.
I'll say that you can go ahead and use. Well, no, you have the Deathclaw thing
you have the
attached.
gauntlet.
Oh, that's like a thing?
Yeah, it's it's one
I
of the
thought it was
weapons.
just flavor.
Where do
No,
I find
it's
that?
a
Oh, dang.
in melee weapons.
Oh, well, if I freaking knew that. Man, I guess it probably was mentioned. I just wasn't listening.
Yeah. So while
Okay.
you're looking
I'll
for that,
Do
Tessa,
that next turn then.
what's the game plan here?
So I think I'm gonna follow Frankie.
Okay, moving up into that middle hallway.
And then I have my pistol. I'm just trying to figure out if it's like worth trying to shoot. I guess it can't hurt unless
Yeah, I mean, all the worst that happens is that you're gonna spend a round of ammunition, unless you roll a natural 20 and then your gun breaks.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
So
So where you're at, it's going to be a difficulty 2, and you're wanting to be right behind Frankie.
I think if I can like get in front of Frankie, that would be better.
Okay, yeah, you can probably.
I'm
Crawl
small,
under.
so I feel like I can
Yeah.
maneuver.
Yep. So difficulty 2.
Okay.
Do we not still have 2 action points? Did I miss that? Did we
Yeah,
just-
you guys have 2 action points.
Okay, I just didn't see them. Joseph. Will you give us 2 action points? Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I need it for my smooth brain.
I am not on top of the action points.
No, you're good. I just have to see them, otherwise I will forget them.
Okay, so I did get 2 successes then. Well,
Okay.
wait.
What weapon are you using?
What is the my 10mm automatic pistol?
Okay.
And the tag, or not the tag number. Yeah, is that what it's
Tag?
called?
So
Attack skill?
No,
Target
target
number?
number. Sorry, Tien.
Yes. Yeah.
If it's that number or below, then it means that it's
Correct.
A
a
success.
critical success.
Oh,
No.
Your target number.
So the
is-
target number is the agility plus small guns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I never fixed that. Got it. Okay. So it is 2 successes. Sorry.
Okay.
I confused myself.
No, you're
super
good.
hard.
That is just enough to make it. So go ahead and roll damage and hit location.
Okay. Damage is 3. And hit location. Wait a second. Okay, so 3 damage
Okay.
to the right arm.
Okay. No damage.
This thing's thick.
Yeah. So it would be lucky, but you used your luck
Yep.
point to act first. So we're back to the top with Doc.
All right. I would like to spend my minor action to aim.
Okay.
That will let me re-roll 1d20 if I so desire.
Okay. I will say, since Lucky is right up with the beast, it is still going to be a 19 or 20 complication range.
Okay. And I'm going to spend an action point to roll 3 die.
All right.
Oh, man. Okay, so I got 3 successes and a 19.
But you
But
aimed.
you can
so you can re-roll that.
re-roll.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah, you can re-roll it.
So I'm going to re-roll that 19, and it's a 2. So 5 successes.
I mean, at 4 action points because you're in the ideal range here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good God. Roll damage and hit location.
Thank you for remembering that he can reroll it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, because I was about to use Lucky as cover for him.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
that
spooky.
is 9 damage
9 damage.
with 3 piercing.
Okay, so that is going to be 6 damage. To what hit location?
2.
Hit that left leg, my king.
It's to the head, actually.
Also
To
good.
the head. Okay, so
Not as good, but
now I'm going to tell you something interesting about Deathclaws.
Oh, no.
They have an ability called Big. So because they're bigger, they get additional health based on like their level and everything. But their defense is decreased to a minimum of 1. There's going to be 1 anyways, so that's fine. Further, they only suffer a critical hit if the attack inflicts 7 or more damage.
Ooh,
So you
Wow.
are 1 shy.
dang it. All right.
Yeah, so it just pelts him in the head. He kind of like rears back a little bit and then just stares at you and just roars again.
All right, that is going to scare me enough to buy another major action.
Okay.
And I am going to shoot at him again.
I mean, the difficulty increases by 1, but I don't think you have to worry about that with how you've been rolling.
Yeah, I've been rolling great today. Can I still spend 1 die to roll 3 dice?
Yeah.
1 action point, you mean?
Yes, sorry. All right, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay, so add 2 action points, roll damage and hit location.
All right.
God damn. Maybe getting you that hunting rifle was a mistake.
Yeah, I love this thing. Thank you. Was it a luck point to reroll damage?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to spend the luck point to reroll 3 of those blank damage die. Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. That is 7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage with 4 piercing to
With
the
4
left
piercing?
arm.
Okay, so that is going to then be 8 points of damage.
Ox a monster.
So that's a critical.
That's a
correct?
critical.
Yes. All right. That's what I was pushing for.
To which location?
Left arm.
Left arm. So it is going to be unusable. I will say that his damage die goes down from 6 to 5, and he no longer gets to use an ability called Rend, which was going to be real bad for you guys.
Oof.
Sounds like fun.
It sounds terrible.
What it is he can increase the difficulty of an attack by 1, and if the attack succeeds, he increases the amount of damage he does by 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad he can't
want
do that anymore.
Nice.
I would like to,
you.
at this point, if Doc's done, spend another luck
I am.
point to act immediately after him again.
Okay,
And I have a question. Is taking a chem a minor action?
is a minor action.
I would like to take a dose of Psycho,
Okay,
which is addictive, but I don't have to roll because I'm chem resistant.
yeah.
And I would like to spend an action point to take an extra minor action to switch from the shish kebab to
To the
the
super
sludgy
sledge.
boy. Yeah.
Yep, go for it.
And I want to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Can I spend another action point to add another d20?
Yes.
And I have a d20 that is not unlucky.
You know,
Did I have to choose?
It's a heavy one.
this Deathclaw was really cool, guys.
You gave him the rifle, my guy.
yeah. It's my mistake.
2 successes.
2 successes. All right. Gain 1 action point and roll for damage.
And because I took a dose of Psycho, I get
Was it 3 more damage
3
die?
extra damage dice.
Oh my gosh. Do
Nice.
you need
Lord.
some from over
I
here?
do.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 10 total.
Dang.
Jesus.
Okay. There we go.
Remember, kids, drugs are perfectly fine.
Right? I didn't
When you're
think we
using
would
them to kill a death
be this
claw.
powerful at level 4, but
Yeah.
it's working out in our favor.
3s and 4s are blanks, right? One of them was a regular d6.
Yeah, 3s and 4s are
Okay.
blanks.
Because I would like to be greedy, I would like to spend another luck point to reroll 3 damage dice.
Okay, did you get blanks?
I got 3 blanks,
Yeah.
and those are the ones I'm gonna reroll.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay,
dude.
now I have no blanks.
Yep, count them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
Okay. With how many effects?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 breaking, which I don't know if we decided also goes through armor. I can pull up the page again.
Yeah, it does go through armor. So, hold on.
14
So,
damage, 5 breaking.
5 breaking. Okay, I'll tell you, he has a physical DR of 6.
Okay, so 13 damage.
So, 13 damage. Do you want to know how much health he has left?
Yes.
13 points of health.
yeah.
How do you want to do this?
I
Sorry,
Lucky?
how I
didn't get
wanna-
to use my
Wait,
death
what?
claw because you were like, I'm gonna go before you.
Yeah, so, I mean,
That's
does-
rude.
yeah. Here, I'm gonna run through the stat line here. So they're supposed to be level 11 creatures,
Okay.
31 hit points, 6 physical, 9 energy damage resistance. Their claws, they hit, their target number is 14, doing like 6 piercing damage
Okay.
on all of that. They have this thing where they can just throw an object at you from range and deal some damage. I mean, they're big. They've got all these abilities, and you guys also didn't even take advantage of the weak spot. So if you would target the torso, it ignores the creature's DR.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Doesn't matter though. Lucky, how do you do it?
How do I do it? Good question. All good questions. I would like to, after seeing Doc basically shoot his elbow, so it's useless, I want to take the sledgehammer, and in like the hole that was created from the hunting rifle, I wanna like jab the butt of the sledgehammer into it, so the sledgehammer is now sticking through that arm, and then I want to grab onto him, pull out good old shish kebab, stab it into like his belly, and like just slice up, opening his stomach.
Yeah. So yeah, push it in there and kind of like it holds him to the ground a little bit, as then you pull out shish kebab and just
Gross.
Sploosh.
sploosh.
I'm just picturing the tauntaun.
Yeah.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Yeah, so that was cool, I guess.
Yeah. I'm surprised that went so well.
You're
Yeah,
level
Sad
4.
I didn't get to.
I am a little sad that we didn't get to do
Yeah,
much,
you
but
guys
I'm
do
also happy we're not dead.
Yeah.
So, because if
Once
it
we get
didn't go
past
the
this
way it just
hallway,
did, we would have
Opening out
died.
5 Deathclaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say like I think it might just be an action economy kind of a thing. I only have one creature and there's 4 of you.
Good point.
If I had like even one extra one, it would probably have gone very differently. But
Yeah, good point.
yeah. Interesting. though.
Dang.
Sorry we killed
Yeah.
your monster.
No, I mean, good job, guys. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Good
like,
job, these two.
I would assume that like Deathclaw's rules as written would be tougher.
Yeah.
Action economy
Or-
is a big deal, though.
It is,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, even just having minor like enemies like really makes it different, because if you have them acting on different turns,
Yeah.
and like even if I was like even if it was just the 2 of us focusing the Deathclaw still, suddenly Frankie can't rally, right? Because
Yeah.
she's fighting something else.
Good
Suddenly, like Tessa can't do whatever Tessa wants to do, because now she has like, I don't know, like a little demon dog right in front of her, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, 6 physical DR and 9 energy DR is
Yeah,
nothing to laugh
That's
at.
pretty
Like,
insane. Like if we were reliant on energy weapons, we would be dead.
Yeah.
At least now I know that I have the Deathclaw thing that I can use.
Yeah, that's dope.
yeah. How much damage does that thing do, anyways?
5.
5.
dice.
That's not bad. And with your power armor, your strength is 11, so that means you add 3 damage die to melee weapons.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then 8. All right. I gotta write this down.
Um.
I didn't
Okay.
know that was a thing, even though he just mentioned it.
So, Lucky, you're roided out. But what do you guys want to do? You can butcher this thing. You can start looking through rooms. What do you want to do?
If the rest of you guys search the room, I say this in character. If the rest of you guys search the room, I'll go ahead and work on butchering the Deathclaw.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check out where it was nested earlier. So I step into that room
Okay.
You
and
could just knock down that
Um,
Deathclaw thing.
I'm
I know
gonna
it's
take
not-
care of Lucky's thing first,
Okay.
and then we'll get to you, Doc. Lucky, I need you to do an endurance plus survival test with a difficulty of 1.
Okay. Okay.
And that is.
Shine.
Did you not get
I
any?
didn't think this would happen. Can I? I'm gonna spend. Is it a luck point to re-roll?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah, because if you don't get any successes here, you just lose out on it. You,
Dude, my target number is 10. I didn't think it would be an issue.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, no success.
No successes.
oh no.
Can anyone? Can like I assist?
You no, Lucky, you ruined it. Like you
Don't
made
say it like
you
that.
made the check and like
Yeah, no, yeah, I
Oh.
blew it up.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Sorry, guys. These drugs, I'm not used to them. You know how it be.
yeah,
That's fair.
it's probably just like you're focused on just You're still got like the psycho running through you, so you're carving to try and get like pieces of meat that you can actually eat eventually. Just kind of turns into you just stabbing it more and more and more.
Yikes.
So with that, Doc,
Yes.
you enter that room.
Yes, I do.
So
I'm scared for you. I don't know
There's
why.
3
but-
more Deathclaws in there.
so
No.
you see that what used to be in here were some like beakers and like small scale like experimental stuff. All of it has been shattered against the sides of the walls. Some of the pieces of like wood and some rubble from the building itself is like nested in a corner where this Deathclaw was sleeping. But you do see inside that nest
Oh, babe.
2 bodies that are just viciously ripped apart
Ooh. Okay.
that have stuff on them.
Ooh.
All right. First of all, are either of these bodies dressed like Tessa is?
No.
Okay.
Doc and Frankie, you both would easily identify these guys as gunners.
Oh.
Now, gunners are a mercenary group who are pretty hostile to anyone who's not paying for their services. It's almost like it might be more extortion than contract work. But yeah, it's 2 gunner bodies.
Sounds good. I would like
Okay.
to loot their bodies.
Okay. You find 2 combat armor chest pieces, 4 leather legs, 4 leather arms, 1 combat rifle, 1 laser gun, 20 fusion cells, 9 .45 rounds, and 35 caps. So while Doc is doing that, what are the rest of you guys doing? I imagine, Lucky, you're butchering the thing at this point in time, but Tessa and Frankie, what do you guys want to do?
I want to keep searching rooms.
Yeah.
Okay. What rooms are you guys thinking about?
I was just gonna go to the one that's in front of me. At
Okay.
this point, I've switched sides of the hallway. But
Okay, so if
Frankie
we-
wants to go,
If we say that you guys entered in from the south, Tessa, you're wanting to go to the west.
yeah.
Okay. And Frankie? To the east?
East. Yes.
Okay. So there are 2 doors there on either side, I believe. So what rooms do you guys want to go into? There's the northern doors and the southern doors on both sides.
The southern one.
Yeah. I think my plan is just to like search each room until I have answers. So
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you Frankie, we'll start with you.
Okay.
You enter into this room and you see that it is a dorm of some kind. You're seeing that there's different beds laid out, empty footlockers. Not really much else. It just seems like a living space.
Oh, can I check and kind of like loot, see if there's anything?
Yeah, roll a perception plus survival. And while you're doing that, Tessa, you come into the southern room on the west. Okay. So you find that this room seems to be filled with desks. And on these desks, there's a whole bunch of computers. It seems like an office area with like no cubicle walls separating the desks, but desks are littered all throughout here. Um,
Are there any that work still?
there does appear to be some that work.
Okay. I think I would like to. I think I'll yell out to Doc to ask him to come help me.
Okay.
And then, like, proceed to figure out which one looks like it's working the best.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and just roll a perception plus survival check.
Okay.
At this point, I think that Lucky, you're probably done butchering,
Yeah.
and Doc, you're done
Yeah.
going through there. So, what do you two want to do?
So Tessa called me over. I'm gonna head over there and look
Okay.
at the computer.
I'm probably gonna go into the next room, like one room up.
Okay, so
Yep.
the northwest
Yep.
room.
Yep.
Okay. So Lucky, you go in there and you find that this is also just a office.
Okay.
Bunch of desks, bunch of computers, a lot of them broken. Roll perception plus survival.
So no successes and one complication.
And a complication.
Yep.
Ooh, damn. I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah, my rolls are not good outside of
I'll
combat.
The desk is a mimic.
I have.
I'll get back
two
to you.
successes if that helps.
2 successes on your search.
And
You-
then I have a question real quick.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Because the mysterious stranger didn't come back, I get my luck point back, right?
Correct.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't.
I mean, he was gonna show up, but fucking Lucky.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. That
Blame
means,
Doc. He
That
did
means
like
I can
8
use him
billion
again
damage.
later.
You're
It's,
right.
it's okay.
Yeah. So Tessa, you find 10 common junk items. They're usable enough to use in crafting stuff.
Cool.
Doc, I'm gonna need you to do the science plus int check against a difficulty of 3.
Okay. Is everyone okay with me spending 2 action points so I can roll?
I mean, I'm fine with that.
4 die.
I tried to
That's
ask.
3 action
or
points.
speak
You're gonna
for
have to do
everybody.
3
You'd have to do all
for
3.
4 die.
Okay.
But
So
I'm cool with that.
can I
Personally.
spend all of the action points?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, rolling 4 die. Yes. No. I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
That's my last luck point.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's okay. I don't rely on them too heavily.
Yeah, I was gonna say. To be fair, we just
Except-
spent a lot of luck to
Except
kill
for
the
when I'm
Deathclaw.
attacking Deathclaws. So do I get to re-roll
One
One.
d20.
1 with my 1 luck point? Okay, here we go. Re-rolling that 20. And hey, that is enough to pass. So I now
Okay.
have 4 successes and a 19.
A 19
Yeah.
is fine.
Okay, good. Because I re-rolled the 20.
Yeah.
It was looking scary there for a second.
So you end up actually getting onto 2 different usable computers. A lot of the there might be like 3 or 4 computers that you can like quote unquote log into, but most of them data is completely corrupted. However, there are 2 that you're able to at least pull 1 log off. And here you go.
Ooh.
Physical pieces of paper.
Okay.
If you want to read it off.
Yeah, I'm going to read them out loud as I'm reading them off the computer.
Okay.
Material creation matrix test 103. It's still not working. If anything, it's more unstable now. The damn thing can't make a basic shape to save its life, and worse, it started to combust when creating objects. I'm sure it's just a circuit issue, but it's also affected the cold fusion core in there. It's not leaking, but it needs to be fixed before any more testing can be done. Okay, so they're trying to create something with cold fusion. Cool. All right, and then number 2 is radiation scrubbing test number 2. Still waiting on material creation to finish its testing before we can use its creation matrix to dematerialize radiation. In the meantime, I've been running simulations to ensure the math is correct. So, me as the player, I'm assuming that these are talking about the GEC project. Someone like testing it. Can I roll a science check to see if I'm correct?
Um
Maybe.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
You guys, the only information that you know about Gek is the stuff that has been already verbally stated.
Okay. Yeah. So looks like they're
Sir.
trying to create something with cold fusion, pull radiation out.
Would he
Yeah.
is there a role that he could do to see if he would piece 2 and 2 together?
No, I mean,
I don't know.
Your guys' as players, your assumptions are your character's assumptions.
All right. Yeah. So someone's been doing some testing around here. Might be on the Gek. That's my assumption.
And how many successes did you have, by the way?
I had 4.
So add 1 action point.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. Is there a date on these entries at all? Or
No, I'm not seeing any.
okay.
Yeah, no dates on there.
Oh, those shitty entries.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
you're seeing that a lot of the data is corrupted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna give this to you guys. It's pretty close to the blast site, where the nukes hit and cause chain reactions with other nuclear reactors and everything to create the glowing sea. That it makes a lot of sense for this stuff to be pretty corrupted, especially on the second floor where it's not buried underground.
Yeah, good point. So it might be
So-
pre-war stuff. I mean, that is what's on computers, I guess. So may or may not be about the Gek.
Lucky,
Yes.
your complication.
Yes.
I thought
So you are
pre-war.
still kind of feeling the effects of Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
You're going through there, trying to figure out where shit is. And then you kind of get stub your toe on one of these desks. Now I see you being hopped up on Psycho,
Yeah.
probably getting a little frustrated at that.
I mean, I'm frustrated just hearing about it.
You look over and you're like, braking quality on the super sledge.
I haven't gotten to try it out yet.
I mean, you might as well. And probably break a thing or two
R8.
or 8.
No.
We'll see what effects that has.
Okay.
So, Frankie, what did you roll on your perception plus survival?
I got 1 success.
1 success.
Yeah.
You find 12 caps and a Dandy Boy apple.
Dope. Okay.
So that's kind of where you're at now. What do you guys want to do? You're also, now that you're exploring a little bit more of this hallway, at the very end, there is a set of double doors.
I'm gonna go check out this one. This room.
Okay.
The northeast room.
So, Frankie, you're going into the northeast room.
Yeah.
Doc, Lucky, and
There's also
Tessa,
this
you're
place.
going into...
I want to search the middle room that we haven't seen yet.
Okay. The other middle room, not the Deathclaw's nest, but the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Doc and Lucky, you two are
Yeah. Sticking my head in the
Yep.
big room
Peeking
at the
in.
end of the hall.
the big room. Okay. So Tessa, you move in there, and you are seeing that there is a desk in here, a broken computer. Not too much else. You saw that there was the remains of a picture frame. Probably held some kind of an important photo in there, but it's long since decayed. Not really much else. You do notice though that this room is for one desk. So maybe it's a supervisory position, something like that.
Can I search for a...
Yeah, perception plus survival.
3 successes.
3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give yourself 2 action points. And you find 3 common junk items and 1 uncommon junk item.
Cool. Thank you. I'm gonna meet back up with Lucky and Doc then.
Okay. Meanwhile, Frankie, you come into this next room.
Yeah.
Immediately, you're feeling radiation as you open the door.
Yum.
As then you look out and you see that there is a hole in the side of this building, a large hole.
Ah,
You're seeing that like some of the dirt from outside has blown in here, and you're seeing the remains of like beds and footlockers. It looks like it might have once been another dorm, but it has long since been destroyed from that visage that it was.
Oh.
Like the elements from outside have been leaking in here for countless years.
Okay, does it seem like this is where the Deathclaw popped in?
Probably.
Oh. Okay, so was that door super fucked up when I walked in?
It was a little fucked up, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Can I see if there's anything of value still in here?
Sure. Roll perception plus survival.
Oh, I'm gonna use a luck point and re-roll that.
Okay.
0 successes.
0 successes.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, you're not
But-
really you're not
But
seeing
no
anything.
complications. So
Yeah, not seeing anything.
yeah, but perception and survival's my thing.
Okay, so Lucky and Doc, you guys peek your head in. You see it is a large room with an overturned table, also equally large. Seems to be overturned, making a makeshift barricades that seemingly divides the room in half. You look behind this barricade and you see that there's a makeshift bed made out of cushions from all the chairs in this room. And then you're also seeing there's a couple other things. You're seeing a spiked board. So that's a board with the spiked mod. If anyone wants to write this down.
I got it.
Thank you, Doc.
And you're also seeing empty food packages. But that's like kind of it around here. Actually, as you're also in there, you're kind of like sniffing around maybe, and go over to one of the corners here, and you're seeing urine stains on the wall.
Now, are they like waist height urine stains?
They're about waist height urine stains.
They seem old.
No, what I was
Oh, yeah.
what I was thinking, like if it's a dude, then he's gonna be peeing like higher on the wall. If it's a chick, then she's
gonna be
like,
squatting.
squatting, and it's not gonna be.
That's why you're a doctor,
Waist
bro.
height.
Your brain.
Yeah, like I
Giga.
understand why you asked that, but it was like, was it a dude or was it a lady?
It could have been an animal as
yeah,
well.
like
oh
so.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I don't
good
think
point.
they'd pee in a corner.
And
I
not
don't
at
know.
waist height.
Our
Animals
puppy.
are
Definitely not
weird.
outside.
I mean, the Deathclaw maybe, but I don't think he was. Yeah.
I think he's bigger than that.
Yeah.
The urine stains are at head height.
That's not what I
How?
was thinking. Don't.
There we go.
We
It
are
didn't
in-
look like a flood, so you're.
This
you
podcast
get
is
there.
rated M for mature.
Yeah. So that's kind of the stuff that you're seeing there.
Okay.
Oh, you also notice to the west of this room is another door.
I would like to try that door.
Okay. And you find that it is not locked at all.
That's our note.
All right, I head on in.
This guy's gonna be
Okay.
our north.
I would like to note also. Yes.
Oh, I'm kind of like joining up.
Okay. You're joining up, Tessa. You're joined up with them. All right. And to the side of this door, you do notice a nameplate that says Dr. Conrad Dixon. It's worn, but it's still there.
All right, so first thing I'm gonna do going in there is look for meds. See if the good doctor had anything good.
Okay. You open it, and it is musty in here. You see that there is a desk with a computer terminal on top, and like something shiny sticking out of like the screen side of it. And as you like move around, you notice that shoved into the computer terminal is a trophy. And at the bottom, it says Trophy for Scientific Achievement, Dr. Conrad Dixon. And then you look to the floor and you see a body of a man, some kind of a lab coat on, with an ID badge kind of like attached to that lab coat, and another note.
Ooh. I like how you threw it at him. You're like,
Yeah, you're just like, ugh, take this garbage.
And you're noticing that this note does seem to have vomit stains on it.
Ew. Yum.
Oh, gross. All right.
I would like to point out they're probably very old vomit stains, so at least
Good
it's
point.
not fresh.
Nice and
Yeah.
crusty.
But it is a musty room. These might be musty vomit stains.
Gross.
It's a little fuzzy.
they get better with age, much like cheese.
But there's
Anyways,
limits.
let's get away from that.
I'm gonna read this off now. To whoever finds my body, I can't believe it. I still can't. It's been, well, I'm not sure how long it's been. I stopped keeping track after a while. I just never imagined the end of the world would happen in my lifetime, and for all my training, all the late nights of study, all the scholarships and degrees and scientific discovery. After all of that, I lay here, slowly succumbing to the radiation. I should have known that it was too early to go outside, but there was no more food here. I suppose I could have cooked Dr. Ian Barker, but he was my colleague, a dear friend of mine. I couldn't desecrate his corpse like that, even if I didn't have the courage to give him a proper burial. I'm barely able to hold the pencil now. Well, if you find me, I just want you to know. And there is vomit stains covering what
He wants
us to know.
Classic.
All right.
Okay. That's frustrating.
Yeah, that's gross.
Want you guys to know,
But we know that it was the good doctor.
if you
Yep.
guys died and I needed to eat you to stay alive, I would.
Yeah.
Don't, dude. No,
go
back
for it.
up. Dude.
And I would
I'm
understand.
an organ donor. Hey, if you...
Yeah, you can have
Like-
okay, fine.
I
Eat
got
my
a kid.
liver. Don't eat my gains, bro.
4 years ago, I probably wouldn't.
I really
But,
thought you were
like-
about to say 4 years ago I ate a dude. I was like, why? What situation were you
Stop the podcast. Let's hear this.
It was a donor party situation.
Yeah. I got in a plane crash in the Andes. You know,
I know Andy.
the use.
Those are some good mints.
in? All right, vomit note.
All right.
That's what you find. What would you like to do?
I would like to
Useless man.
search for chems.
Okay,
die.
roll a perception plus survival while
Can I
you're doing that.
look around just for useful stuff that's
Okay.
not chems?
Yeah,
It doesn't have to
um,
specifically not be chems.
Go ahead and roll perception plus survival.
So as I understand it, we came in, we heard the annoying robot dude. We went upstairs and we were searching that upstairs area.
Yep.
Is there still there's still a downstairs area,
Yes.
right? That we can still search.
Yes.
I would
Yeah,
like to
good point.
start heading back to like that main room and then
Okay.
eventually, go downstairs and start looking around downstairs.
Okay. So, Doc.
No successes.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Frankie, you got 2 successes. You're noticing that there is not much of anything in here. There's blank pieces of paper, a couple of pencils, his lab coat, his
Gosh.
ID badge, and the trophy.
Can I take the trophy?
That's
Sure.
toxic. For what?
Well, is the
To sell.
trophy still shiny?
A little bit.
Damn, I'll take that trophy.
Man, we are like some
Damn.
ravens up in here.
All right, and you're going back down.
Yeah.
I will say only Lucky did check the northwestern room and the hallways.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to check.
You don't trust
Oh.
me?
Yeah, I guess I kind of wanted to check all the rooms because I
Well-
know that like she was checking them, but I feel like she's looking for different stuff than I am.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my thing is like it's not that I don't trust you guys, it's that like I know my sister, so
Right.
if she left anything I would be able to see, I think.
Lucky's just like, bye.
Okay.
I went first.
Yeah. So, Tessa, you guys are searching all the different rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're finding the same kind of a stuff, except for that western room.
Yeah.
Whoever's searching that, go ahead and roll a perception plus survival.
Oh, are we not both searching it?
Sure, you can both search it. That's
Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes.
fine. Okay, go ahead and just give yourselves 2 action points.
Cool.
And Tessa, you're finding that this room seems to be a bit more wrecked than the other room. And instead of getting the... There it is. Instead of getting the 19 common junk items, you get 5.
Okay.
How many other ones?
But you also find that there are computer terminals in here that are working. Lucky in your rage, you managed to
Miss them.
avoid those ones.
It's a calculated rage.
Yeah.
Can I
A cage.
is Doc still close enough that I can
Yeah.
yell at him?
Hey,
Hey,
come here.
Hey,
Get over
there's
here.
There's more computer terminals. Doc, if you wouldn't mind looking at them.
So, I had snuck off slightly to take my last dose of chem
Okay.
of Jet, and I am mechanically addicted to Jet now.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Tell me what that does.
So
Yeah, I don't know why I
Tradition.
reacted like that because I
I-
don't know what it does.
just close the book.
I knew what it did last week. Or the week prior.
Yeah. So, Jet addiction. A failed addiction roll renders you addicted to Jet. You increase the difficulty of all agility tests by 1 whenever I am not taking Jet, like Jet Fuel, Ultra Jet, any of those.
Ooh, Ultra Jet.
So,
You know what small guns are?
yep,
What are they?
Agility-based
they
tests.
are agility checks.
Wait,
so,
is his thing? Is the hunting rifle a small gun?
yes.
Yeah. So big guns are like...
Big guns are like
Oh,
Mini
like the
news.
flamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, RPGs, that kind of
Yeah.
Like big
Sure.
guns.
Yeah. Like
Like
Lucky.
Wesley.
Yeah.
And
I was
Wesley.
saying, both Wesley and Lucky are pretty jacked.
Okay. So you're on Jet right now, so that's fine. How long does Jet last?
Is it lasting?
No, it's a brief one, so it
Oof.
only lasts for like a round or 2, so it's gone.
Ooh.
Yep.
So yeah, you take it and you're kind of like, you're feeling good and all, but then you're starting to feel it wear off after a couple of minutes. Probably you're able to like still feel good as you go to help out Tessa. After that though, you're starting to just like get like bad shakes and you're
Yeah.
not able to kind of like keep your hands still anymore.
Yeah.
So people addicted to Jet like run through Jet. Because like Psycho's lasting. Like it
Yeah.
lasts for the scene.
Yeah, Jet's it's a
That's
bad one.
wild.
Which by the way, I know that
Whippets.
technically this whole dungeon is like a scene, but it makes sense to
You can
me
bring it
that,
up whenever you want.
that like your psychos, you're coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And just to be clear, increasing the difficulty, that's successes.
Number of successes you
All right,
need. Yep.
so I need 3 to hit
I have a
on
question.
average now.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you go a certain amount of time without taking, do you stop being addicted to it?
Yeah, do you know how to get rid of addiction?
The addictol?
Is that an item?
Yeah, so there's the addictol item that clears you of any addictions. You can also talk to a doctor in the game. Let me
Oh,
see
which
if...
is what you tried to do.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's so sad.
So all I'm seeing here is the addictol like substance that can cure your addictions.
It doesn't make any sense because like
Yeah.
if you just don't take it for long enough, like eventually you're gonna not be addicted
like,
anymore.
You go
You're
cold
always-
turkey, but yeah. So, and even addictol does not prevent subsequent addictions. Sorry. And so if you have like long-term habitual drug use, it can like work for a while.
But not the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's kind of where my character's been sitting so far, but now he's also mechanically addicted.
Yeah.
Like needs the stuff.
So, fun fact. One of the only, if not the only, don't quote me on this, substances that you can die from withdrawal symptoms is alcohol. So if we were bringing like real life into this game, if you're addicted to an alcoholic substance, you could die from those withdrawals if you don't take a Deathclaw. But taking the drugs, you might have like maybe some complications from from not taking the drug until the GM decides that you're not addicted anymore.
Yeah.
But I think that would end up being like a house rule type thing.
Okay.
Because I agree, like I don't think it makes any sense that only a Deathclaw could cure you.
Yeah, just because mechanically
sense.
it's difficult.
I mean, if you've been
shitty-
without it for a year game time, there's no way you're so addicted to it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you have a crappy week.
yeah.
or 8.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, with that, so you go into that room with Tessa and go ahead and roll your science plus int
Okay.
as the jet you just took is wearing off.
Yeah. All right. Science plus int. Luckily, that is not affected by this jet. I'm going to spend a bottle cap to roll 3 die.
Okay. These ones are difficulty 2. These computers.
I'm still going to do it.
Wait, did it already wear off?
Yeah, so jet only lasts a round.
Yeah, it wears off like immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a brief one. Okay, that is 3 successes.
3 successes. Go ahead and give yourself an action point. And again, same thing. A lot of it is messed up, but here you go.
Chems are like whippet or like jet.
Yeah.
Just like a whippet. It's not very.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like nice for 2 seconds.
And then
Not
you're like,
psycho.
wow, I have a headache.
Wow, this was not worth it.
Psycho be lasting a minute.
See,
Hours.
Psycho's just the superior drug.
That's what
you
I'm
just
saying.
chose
Like, if
wrong.
you're gonna be addicted to a drug, buff out Psycho. You just had a better option.
yeah, I chose the bad one.
Yeah, but like I would not want a doctor on Psycho operating on me.
Why not? I'll get in there with that scalpel. I tell you
Yeah,
what.
Did
right.
you see what you did to the Deathclaw?
Rank
That would be my
11.
body.
He did more damage. Than...
No.
He
When
shot
you were
so
trying
fast.
to butcher it.
Oh, that's fair. I'm just gonna carve some meat.
All right.
All right, so those logs.
Yeah, let's read off this computer. Purification test 34. After some tweaking on the design parameters, we've identified that screw number 74 alpha was slightly too small. The schematics have been updated and uploaded into the GEC. Since that fix, there's been minimal rust buildup during the 24-hour observation. We should be able to identify if the rust becomes an issue again in 1 week's time. Next log is agriculture test 16 Charlie. The Charlie group. I don't know why we're using the phonetic version for this. It would be much easier and less confusing to just say corn group. Is quite well as expected. The soil supplements provide enough nutrients to turn even the hardest earth into a much viable soil. The addition of the Radaway variant to the soil also helped to remove any anomalies in the growth patterns for these tests. We'll proceed to use soil supplement Alpha 26 for the Bravo, beans, Golf, gourds, Mike, melons groups tomorrow.
I hate that. I hate it
Yeah,
so
right.
much. I didn't expect like at the end there was just so many of them. I was like,
Yeah,
please.
right?
So were they just like, oh shit, we can't do another one
The
though
corn.
because it doesn't match up with the alphabet.
Yep, I already got melons. We can't also do mangoes.
Yeah.
It's tragic.
So that's what you find.
That's
then.
what we find.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're pretty sure that it's the GEC system now. And it sounds like they are making viable soil. So this thing might work if we find it and boot
Maybe
it up.
we'll find like a GEC prototype here.
But I mean, maybe. But like the
Because that's what your
stuff was
sister was
on the.
supposed to have, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Because, well, she left the other vault. The GEC wasn't in the other vault, so
Well-
hopefully it's...
We can assume
Well,
she
I
knows.
don't know that she took it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could have
good
been
point.
gone when
We
she
can
got
assume
it
she probably knows about its existence at
Yeah.
the very least.
Yeah, good point.
and came to the same conclusions that you did. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like these computers are from pre-war, so like maybe they made viable soil then, but that doesn't necessarily mean we could make it now.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Do we?
Yeah,
there-
there aren't any
I would
dates
just
on
like to
these.
point that out.
Nope, no dates.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like
because
that-
like it might not have been a reactionary thing. It might have been like nuclear war is like inevitable at this
Yeah.
point. Let's figure
So-
out how to fix stuff.
Is there a way that I could do like an int and science check to like dive into the details of that file, try and get a date off of them?
Do the hacking like
Uh, remove one action point as you are asking the GM a question.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Yes, these are definitely from pre-war.
Okay.
And maybe as you're like, really digging into the file metadata, you're seeing like some dates in there, or like pieces of dates. And what you're kind of gathering from all of this is that it was like these logs are from, I don't know, a couple weeks before.
1775.
No.
No,
Okay.
no. But yeah, just
Okay.
a couple weeks before presumably the bombs fell. I mean, you don't have like an
Wonderful.
actual date for it.
do
But,
other people know when the bombs dropped? Is that like
Um,
common knowledge?
see, I don't know. I don't
Okay.
think that
I
it's
don't know.
common knowledge.
Like I know, obviously, because I was like, I went to work on
Yeah.
this day, and then I was not at work.
I mean, I was
Um,
born in a vault, so I would imagine I don't know, right? Like I just grew up.
Yeah, you definitely don't.
Yeah.
well, you might know
Well, I might, if
better
it is
than everybody
common.
else.
Yeah, because it might just be taught to people.
History.
History and passed down through. Tessa, you probably wouldn't.
No, yeah, I was thinking like honestly, most people I don't think would like because it was right before Halloween, right?
Yeah.
So
October 27th of
Mhm.
2077.
so
What a
like you
shitty
see
time.
Halloween things up in some of the old houses like in the
Oh,
video game
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they probably don't practice
Halloween.
practice
They don't
Halloween, but like they don't like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder. If,
celebrate it, because like their whole life is scary, so they don't need to celebrate.
I wonder if
Yeah.
everyone's
Once a
like,
year.
wow.
I don't know. It might be a like 9/11 sort of date too, like
Well-
where everyone remembers it. It's taught in like all of the history books for.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah, well, that's
though,
the
is
thing. So
like-
it's probably taught to
27?
vault dwellers who have access to like some form of education.
Yeah.
Well, if you just grew up traveling, like I guess you might hear it from word of mouth, but eventually, like there's gonna be enough people who like either died from the initial fallout or just aren't like are telling it wrong through
yeah, it's a
generations.
game of telephone. Like it
Yeah.
might
yeah,
be.
good point.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So that's kind of what you're finding.
I've
Sounds
never
good.
thought
Looks
about the
pre-war.
Halloween.
Yeah, but also
Decorations.
Brotherhood might know a little bit more too, because their whole point is to find like knowledge and technology specifically. So maybe I would say maybe I'm the only one that doesn't know in our group at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Question
maybe.
mark. I don't
Like-
know.
I'm sorry. I know this. I'm just focusing on this, but I'm sure a lot of people see the Halloween decorations and are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, probably.
Is this normal?
I mean, a lot of traditions must have died at that point because at first it's like it's not practical to practice these things because we need to, I don't know, live.
yeah, like it's
And-
probably nostalgic to me, but like
Yeah, but
'Cause
to others it's.
I'm sure a lot of them didn't survive the Halloween
Yeah.
decorations.
Well, that being said, though, there's a lot of pre-war ghouls that roam about. I mean, obviously, they're just a dwindling population, but there's still quite a few of them. Like in the game, you're hearing about a couple pre-war ghouls. You find that Vault Tech guy that you talk to in the game. There's one of them who's even talking about like some rackets that they did to try and like milk
Oh.
money out of government contracts.
Isn't
like,
the Vault Tech guy the one that like came to your door, but they
Yeah.
were like, sorry, bitch, you
yeah, in our
aren't allowed.
version. Yeah. So in the game, like he goes up and tries to get into the vault. He's like, "But I am Vault Tech," and they're like, "No, get the fuck away, bud."
Hey, maybe he made it in there because the guy didn't go in there.
Yeah, in our version, the guy didn't ever get in there. So
I like to
maybe
think that the Vault Tech guy made it in.
I don't know. Anyways, you all find that information. Heading downstairs now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you guys come out of those the doors back up onto the balcony, and then you guys head down the stairs.
Lucky's just waiting for us.
Time
I'm
to
like
flip the
stuck
map.
at the loading screen.
Yeah, time to
until
flip the
everybody
map.
shows
Loading screen.
You guys can go.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Ricky Rex.
Oh, Ricky Rex.
Yeah, so we have one of those like Pathfinder grid maps, and I just have both floor, like each floor on a different side of it.
Make a brain, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make a brain.
Okay, so you guys then come down.
Petabrain.
Oh yeah. Pedo.
Please no. No,
That's PETA.
just don't like that. It just sounds bad.
Oh no, I forgot about that. I said pet.
Terra brain.
Oh, man.
Let's just stick
Wrinkly
with Terra.
brained.
Wrinkly as hell. Like a raisin, not in size, but in
Looking like
texture.
some 105-year-old grandma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grandma brain.
So you guys get down the stairs. And just to re-familiarize ourselves, to the south is that entrance tunnel. To the southwest, there is that little receptionist nook.
North.
I'm going to actually give you another little bit of information. You noticed how in the note he said he was running out of food and water?
Yeah.
And what did you guys find in the reception area?
Was it food and water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, that's toxic.
She doesn't like Dr. Dixon, so kind of makes sense.
Anyways, to the east is another room, and then to the north is a double door. What would you like to do?
Did we already search both of these smaller rooms?
You did search the reception area, but that was it.
Okay. I'm gonna try and search this other small room.
Okay. So you get there, and it is locked.
I would like to
Damn.
try and pick that lock. Oh, dang it. I don't have bobby pins.
Wait, can I break it?
I can help, potentially.
I thought we
Do you
had
have a bobby pin?
two
Anti-bam.
things that could be used.
I have a bobby pin
Yeah.
in my hair.
Oh, yeah, your eternal
Oh,
bobby
yeah.
pin. Yeah. Until
Unless
it
it
breaks
breaks,
eventually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whoever wants to do that. It's a difficulty 1. Tessa, you're doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I assist by talking about the intricacies of lock mechanisms?
Doing a lecture on it?
Yes.
Sure.
Well, as you
You see, the first lock was created
the
back in...
tumblers are falling. Ooh, I do not help. It
It's
just
okay.
makes her more
Yep.
confused.
It's okay. I
Actually raises it.
Can I help? Can I try and pick?
Well, hold on.
I got 1 success.
Okay, yeah. So you
I
guys
think
are
we're
in.
Good. Yeah.
We're in.
Yes.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. Yeah, so you open this door, and what you're seeing are metal shelves and cabinets lining this entire room. The room has all of the workbenches someone could ever want.
Yeah.
There's a weapons, armor, and cooking workbench that seem to be improvised in nature, while the rest of them seem to have been made that way, as like that was their intended purpose. What?
I just
No, you
wasn't-
said
he was
the
like-
benches, and I was like... I thought it was really
I
funny.
wasn't ready to see his. He's never made that face.
Okay. I also need someone to do a perception plus survival check.
Me.
I'll do it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Dude, chill out. Bro.
Jeez.
Can I help?
The glare.
I know.
What's up?
Can I help?
Yeah, I mean, whoever wants to aid.
Oh, I stay Aiden.
Ooh,
Oh
I
my
don't
fucking
need.
god!
I
4
hope.
successes.
5
Nice.
successes.
5.
I got a 1 and a 2.
Okay, 5 successes. Go ahead and give yourself 4 action points.
Oh, can we use one of those action points for something?
We can hold 7 right now
Well, you can hold 7, yeah.
because of her perk.
So this would bring you up to 8.
Somebody
Yeah,
use one
God.
right now.
What do we
Ask him a question.
ask him
Damien,
a question?
5,
How's your day
Are
going?
there any
4,
chems in there?
3. No, there's no chems.
All right.
All right, so that's
Wow.
spent.
Okay, we didn't have any better
Listen,
questions.
I'm
So
a bit
You find
selfish.
you find 47 common junk items.
cool.
Dude,
I'm gonna write that down.
does anyone need
Yeah.
their weapons upgraded?
I mean,
I
I
mean, I
wouldn't
wouldn't say
complain.
no.
Yeah.
There's more.
47,
There's
you
more. So,
said?
yeah, 47 common junk
What's
items.
47 plus 45? 92.
Yep.
That's the one.
Didn't even give me a chance.
I would never have gotten it. I'm terrible at math.
11 uncommon junk items.
Nice.
11 uncommon. Okay, I have to write it down different. I ran out of space. I don't know why. Okay.
I was just waiting for you to continue.
Oh, okay. 3 rare junk items.
Ooh.
Nice.
Runk items.
No.
Runk.
Yeah. So that wasted action point that you spent asking if there was chems in here, I'm going to give you some other exposition.
Okay.
Okay.
What you're kind of figuring out is that this Dr. Dixon,
Yeah.
it's likely that him and potentially one other person, that Dr. Ian Barker, were the only 2 to potentially survive in this location.
Well, that's sad.
And the improvised workstations are likely built by him.
By
Ian Barker?
Dixon or Ian Barker?
Or by both of them.
Yes.
And all of the like random junk items, like you see that they're repurposed, like medical
were
or
already in
scientific
the
equipment.
office.
Yeah. And they were just kind of like set up in here.
All right. Let's have Doc make shit for
I
us.
can make shit too.
Oh, you can make shit too?
Yeah. I see. I'm a
we both
blacksmith.
can.
But
Give me
Oh, but
melee weapons.
only rank 1 stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, not that good.
There are rank 1
Not that
modifications. What can you make?
nothing.
Oh, yeah, keep that in mind.
I buy and sell. I'm sorry.
Oh, you fucking know.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you
wouldn't be able to get some of the shit you have without my buy and sell skills.
Yeah, I would. I
all
just
right?
wouldn't have to take it by force.
What?
Take it by force, I said.
Yeah.
I heard you.
I wouldn't
just-
have helped you.
Yeah, that's okay.
I just feel like there's better ways to go about it.
Yeah, and I'm thankful
Yeah.
we have those ways.
You're gonna take it by force. What, in Diamond City?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you say there.
Oh
So I
god.
didn't have to.
Here,
hide
let's go ahead and just take a minute and calm down and see if there's anything that you guys would want to make.
Yes.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, so let's go ahead and just go through real quick about the modifications that we now have on everyone's stuff. Doc.
Yeah. So I built a powerful. Excuse me. I built a powerful receiver for Tessa's 10mm pistol.
Okay.
I already upgraded my hunting rifle last time we had the opportunity to craft.
Okay.
So that's all.
All right, and Tessa, you didn't have anything else that was upgraded?
No, that was it. So what the powerful receiver does though is it gives me 2 extra damage. So it used to be 3 damage die, and now I can roll 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Lucky.
I gave Frankie's Deathclaw Gauntlet the large modification, which gives him 1 extra damage die to roll, and on a successful attack, he can spend 2 action points to disarm his opponent, knocking
Which-
away 1 held weapon.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
That's awesome. Okay, and nothing else, right, Frankie?
Yeah, Doc gave me his combat rifle that he just got.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay, so that takes 15, 30 minutes, and you guys are ready to explore more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Indeed.
Okay, so let's get to it. So you guys go back into that main reception room. The only way that you haven't explored thus far is the double doors to the north.
Yes, sir.
Let's do that.
All right.
Okay, who's going in first?
Me. Oh.
Okay.
Well, it's double doors, so you
Double
both could go in
doors.
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Sure. They both.
Let's do
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I kind of need the double doors to go in.
I need them more than anyone. Have you seen my lats?
I
Look at me.
don't know what lats are,
They're going like this.
but I'm in power armor, so
Oh,
I
that's
go like
fair.
almost as big as you.
Yeah, we going first.
Okay, so you guys
Squeezing.
We struggle.
open
These?
the doors,
Oh, right. These.
and you see that it is a large room that seems to be more for show than anything else. Within are 2 patrolling Mr. Gutsy robots
Oh.
who immediately turn to you and they just say, "Unauthorized visitor!"
Oh.
and they get ready to shoot. Let's get into some combat. You guys sound like you're not having as much fun as I am.
Oh, I'm having so
No,
much
I'm
fun.
having a lot of
You
fun.
have
No,
no idea.
Mr. Gutsy's just stressed me out because when I play the game, I always die. Literally
So
every
Jesse-
time. I'm a pretty high level now too. They just always kill me.
It's just
Don't say
your
that.
weakness.
When we just saw 2 of them, bro, that terrifies me.
Bro,
It'll be-
you two just
It'll be
killed
fine. I am just
Deathclaw.
stupid when I play
Well, no,
the game.
when I played the game, I went and you help out at Concord, and then you go meet Trash Can Carla on the road. Immediately after that, Mr. Gutsy came in. It was like 7 or 8
What?
levels higher than me, and it just insta kill.
I didn't know Trash Can Carla was real.
Nor did I.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's my favorite character. Actually, I
she's
hate
my
her,
bro.
but
I feel bad.
Those are very different feelings.
well,
Yeah.
because her name is hilarious.
Yeah,
But then
okay.
I found out what she did in like with the Institute and whatever, and it ruined her for me.
Yeah.
So
I know what
I
you're
have
talking
no
about,
idea,
too.
but
So, spoiler alerts for Fallout 4.
Just close your ears for
Yeah.
a minute.
if you don't want to hear it,
The
skip
next
ahead
60 seconds.
20
don't-
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Trash Can Carla is selling the Institute where people in the railroad are at, and like getting getting people like schwacked because she's making money off of it.
okay.
Yeah.
End of
Alright.
spoilers. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get into some combat.
Okay. I'm so excited for combat now because I'm not a weak little bitch.
Okay, so these two have an initiative of 18.
Dude.
What the
I
hell?
told you guys we were screwed.
So you're seeing in here, right, there are, similar to upstairs, there's 2 doors on the western side, 2 doors on the eastern side, and then a double door to the north. However, it seems that in the center of this room, there's 2 raised areas that have dirt in them. You imagine that there were some plants in them at some point in time. Not anymore.
Okay.
But there's 2 of them a little bit spaced out, kind of breaking up the area here. And the Mr. Gutsies, there's one on either side of these raised platforms off to the north. So the first one is going to go, and it is going to use a minor action to move up into an adjacent zone to you guys. And let's see, I only have 1 action point left. So I guess I'm just going to use that to give them another minor action and let it move up into the zone with you all.
Less, haha.
You see that its arms then like kind of rotate around its body until one of them holding this tank of fuel is pointed at you all, and it is going to attempt to burn you.
All of us?
It is going to attempt to burn who's up closest. On that side, it is Frankie. Gonna attempt to
Rip.
burn Frankie.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I see him.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
No, I'm not.
You know,
it.
if we were playing like D&D or Pathfinder or something, I would be
Killing
it'd be
it.
awesome. A 17 and a natty 20.
Nice.
So yeah, he goes in there and tries to fire, and his flamer now has the broken condition, and he has to spend a major action to actually fix it.
It's okay. It's natural when
Unlucky.
it gets older.
Performance issues and all that. The other one then is going to use a minor action, move to the adjacent zone to you guys. And he is going to rotate his arms until a mounted 10mm auto pistol is pointed at you all. And is going to fire at Lucky.
Hey. Say it. He looks very distraught for the audience.
A 13 and
Yeah.
a natty 20.
A natty
Oh my
20.
god.
Jesus
Oh no.
Christ. Oh god,
What
it's
a
broken.
bummer.
It's also broken. You know, these guys are supposed to be super good.
Hey, they're pretty old. They're pretty old.
Holding?
Let's be honest. They're old.
Holding.
Sorry, it's a new thing for me as the GM. to have luck points. So I'm going to re-roll that.
Oh, cool.
What?
No, you can
luck
leave
points?
it. You can leave it. It's okay.
Okay, so it's just a regular mess now.
It's not broken.
Wait,
It's not broken.
so certain creatures don't have luck then?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's kind of like the class of creature is what you can kind of call it. So a common creature has no luck points. A notable character, so it's a common character, a notable character has like half the luck points that normal people get.
Like Nick Valentine?
Like Nick Valentine would be considered probably a major
Oh.
character, and major characters, I think they just
Oh.
have the full set of luck.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That's really cool.
Yeah,
That
and they
is cool.
like major characters are also ones that if they go down, they can roll endurance and survival to try and stabilize everything else. Just
Okay.
it's dead.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. It's not like what in other games where you have like an NPC, but when they die, they die.
Yeah, I mean honestly, you kind of rule it like that because the most that's going to happen is that they're going to survive a couple of rounds, but that's it.
Oh.
But yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, so that's them. Doc, it's your go.
All right. I am going to shoot at this guy in the adjacent square, not the one that's next to all of us.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to spend an action point, so I can roll 3 die. Because I need 3. Well, it's 1 difficulty to hit him at this distance, or is it 2?
It is 3 for you, but oh no, it's medium range.
Yeah.
So normally it would just be 1 difficulty to hit them, but because of your thing, it's 2.
Yep. All right. And I get 4.
4 successes.
Yep.
So go ahead and add 2 action points to your action point pool and roll damage and hit location.
All right. So I hit the right arm with 8 points of damage, 2 piercing.
Right arm. So that's going to be 1 of his arms. I'm sorry, what was it again?
8 damage, 2 piercing.
8 damage, 2 piercing. Okay, all right. Yeah, you fire into it and you dealt more than 5 points of damage. So let's see, arm 1 would be pincer. Then arm 2 would be pistol. I think that you have just taken out its pincer.
Okay.
So its pincer is just broken and just kind of like hanging there.
Sounds good.
Which
Yeah.
one was that? The further away one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with my minor action, I'm going to move into the zone with him.
Okay. So next up then is Frankie and Tessa. You actually have the same initiative, so it's up to you who you want to go first.
If it's okay, I'll go first.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I'm gonna try and attack the one that's right next to me that attacked me
Okay.
with the Deathclaw.
Okay, the newly modded Deathclaw Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be strength plus melee weapons using the 11 strength of your power armor.
Mm-hmm.
Say it.
I'm gonna use the luck point because I rolled a 20
Oh my
and an
god.
18.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna reroll the 20. I got a success.
Okay. So I mean that
Just 1 success.
that hits though. Go ahead and roll damage and hit location.
Okay. So it's gonna be 6 damage. Could I borrow? Oh, I have.
It's more than 6. You have 11 strength.
Yeah, you have 11 strength, so that's 3 extra.
9 total.
Oh. Okay, let me fix this then.
Because the gauntlet by itself has 6.
But
Because
of
it's
my
been upgraded,
strength.
yeah.
Yep.
Because I'm strong.
And then because you have 11 strength, it's 9.
So I have 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's
6,
nuts.
7. Could I
Yep.
borrow? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had 9. Get out of there, Ricky.
You guys are
Rex.
just too strong at this point. I need to nerf you.
That's pretty rude.
Do you, though? Do you need some nerf?
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see high level play because
Oh, it'd be gross.
because we've already got weapons that just slice through our bad guys.
Yeah.
I would argue though that like
7 to piercing.
7 damage, 2 piercing. Roll hit location.
Oh yeah,
I want to hear your argument.
right arm.
Right arm.
Other arm?
That would be the pincer because that's the one that I hit.
Yep. So that's again pincer, and you break it.
Bonk it off.
Yeah. Yes. Your argument.
oh yeah, sorry. So I would argue that even though we have like super awesome weapons right now, like we're still quite squishy. So like if Damien was rolling better, then
Yeah, good
we
point.
would not be in as good of shape as we are. Like it's literally just the luck of the dice right now. So
Also very lucky that he's out of action points. But just like some enemies spawn in with luck points, some enemies spawn in like when these enemies show up in the initiative, the DM gets another 2 action points. So
Yeah, we saw that with the.
the raiders that almost killed me. Yep.
Yep.
Is it okay with you guys if I use 2 action points
Yeah, go
to
for it.
attack again?
No. Yeah, go for it. But do keep in mind that increases the difficulty by 1.
Oh,
Yep. Still
is it
probably
okay
worth
if
it.
I use an action in there.
Yep. Those were words.
Another action point then to do
To get an
another
extra one?
thing.
You want to roll an
Another
extra
die?
d20?
Huh?
For an extra
Yes,
d20?
please.
Will you subtract 3 from our total, Joseph?
Thank you.
Which is must thank you.
Oh my fucking god.
No successes.
I'm gonna use another fucking luck point.
Okay.
Jeez.
I mean, at least it's not just me.
I'm gonna ban this one. That's the die. It's the dice that I made.
It looks really nice.
So I'm
It is
really
That's how they
upset.
get you.
Oh, that's not the right place to roll it. Fuck yeah, 2 more successes. So
Okay.
3 total.
3 total. All right. So go ahead and
Wait.
give yourself.
4 total. Sorry, I forgot I was a beefy boy.
Okay, but you're not. It's not a tag skill, right?
No.
Okay.
But like one of them, I thought it wasn't a success because I was used to my strength 4.
Okay. So did you roll a nat 1 then?
I did roll 1, not 1.
Okay, gotcha. But also
With my
then,
re-roll.
Gotcha.
I rolled a 20 and then I re-rolled and rolled a 1.
nice.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
like
yeah.
the best.
2 action points then, and go ahead and roll damage and hit location. You could probably kill this thing.
I hope so.
You just have to gather all of the die.
Yeah. Sorry. I just wasn't
9 damage die. Good lord.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 piercing.
7 damage, 3 piercing?
Yes.
Okay. To what location?
Sorry, I keep on forgetting that. Torso.
The torso?
It's tummy.
I have
So-
a question about that.
Yeah.
For Mr. Handy's, is it like is their head and their torso the same?
Maybe it's
No, so what it
torsos
is.
where all the hands or the arms join.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So it's eye stalks is the head.
Okay.
The torso is the actual round body part. And then you have your arm 1, arm 2, and arm 3. So one of the legs that would be normally hit on a person is converted to arm number 3. And then they have, for their remaining arm, is their thruster.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
a good
that
a-
important, but
That's a good question though, because like, what is it affecting?
So you slashed at this thing's arm and just ripped it to shreds. And then
Arm or torso?
its arm, and then you slash at its torso, and then you just like rip through the metal, and you're seeing like sparks kind of go off, and you're seeing like its eye kind of like shrink in and shrink out like in really weird
Oh,
ways.
dilating.
Yeah, like weirdly dilating. And it has 1 hit point left, but it also has the bleeding condition, so it will lose 2 damage die of physical damage, ignoring all damage resistance.
Okay.
So it's pretty much dead.
Yeah, it might as well be dead. Okay.
Yeah, the thruster's like sputtering.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Tessa.
Well, I am gonna go after the one that is in our zone.
Okay, that's the one that
The group
Frankie got
zone.
that is pretty close to dead already.
Oh, my bad. In my head, Frankie was going after the one that Doc had already
Oh, gotcha.
gone after. So instead, I'm gonna move on over to the same zone as Doc, and I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot.
Okay, go for it.
One success.
1 success is all that you need, right? It's a close range weapon.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you hit. Go ahead and roll hit location and damage.
So 4 damage, 3 piercing. But I also have burst, so I don't know what that does.
So it does both of them.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you wouldn't mind, it should be on your guys' little cheat sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look. See here.
And that was to the left arm.
So burst, the attack may hit 1 additional target within close range of the primary target for each effect rolled. Each additional costs 1 additional shot from the weapon.
Okay, so if there
Okay,
was a group
so-
of people, it would be better. But yeah, it's not really doing much. But piercing though
Okay, cool.
is going to do something. So, what was the damage total in piercing?
4 damage, 3 piercing.
3 piercing. Okay, so you cut through all of its armor, and where did you hit?
Left arm.
Left arm. So if right arm was pincer, then left arm is the 10mm pistol. I don't think that matters though. 4 damage. Don't manage to do a critical hit on it, but you still managed to do a good chunk of damage. It's wavering, but it's still up. All right, and with that, then Lucky.
I'm gonna move into that same zone,
Okay.
and with my super sledge, if you would, still equipped, I would like to thwack him.
All right.
What?
It took me so long because you were like, super sledge, if you will. And I was like, okay. And then like 30 seconds later, I was like, oh, I see what he did.
So that is 1 success.
That's all that
Count
you
'em.
need.
1 success.
So go ahead and roll damage and hit location.
Oh yeah, I'm not. You said the cycle wore off, right?
Yeah.
So just 7.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Just 7.
Oh, no.
I had to fight for my life to get 5.
7 damage dice. New shoes. What's a 4?
That's a blank.
Oh yeah, 3 and 4s are blank. So
Do you want to use a bottle cap?
It's gonna be a luck
it
point
would
to
be a luck
reroll.
point. I don't know if I want to. I've already used so many.
Okay.
I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage to breaking.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
On to what hit location?
All right. I'll roll it because I didn't call it out. The torso.
Okay, so Lucky, you walk up there. You have your super sledge.
I thwack him.
You go and you swing it, and mid-swing, you just hear the rocket thruster just click on, as then it just slams into the side of this thing, launching it from one side of this room to the other side of this room. It is very, very dead.
Nice.
Hey.
I want to say your sound effects are always like chef's kiss, bro. They sound so good.
Uh,
I saw it in my brain, the thruster, bro.
Okay, so I think that pretty much ends it. So, like that other Mr. Gutsy, actually we get back to its turn, and that's just for funsies. See, yeah, it loses 2 hit points, and then it just clumps to the ground, dead. So, what would you like to do now? You're in this room. Now that you're able to see it a little bit better, you do notice that there is a body on the floor
Gross.
near the southeastern door. So, what do you guys want to do?
I would like to check out the body and then check out the room right behind it.
Okay, yeah. You go over there, and that guy is wearing a very familiar outfit. It's a hazmat suit. And are you like looking over his body?
I'm like checking his pockets and such.
Okay. So you check into his pockets and you find a holotape.
It's like the normal size, right? Like I can play it in my.
Yep.
I play it.
So you pop it in. Okay, they told me they finally fixed the malfunction with the Mr. Gutsy's threat detection systems. They nearly ripped me to shreds last time because I walked out in my Haz suit rather than my lab coat. I swear, though, those things are still staring at me funny if I'm not in the quote-unquote appropriate attire. And then it ends. So Doc, as you shot that Mr. Gutsy, it had like no reaction towards you.
Oh, okay.
Because he is in
A lab
a lab coat.
Yep. It's like a makeshift lab coat, but it's a lab coat nonetheless.
All right.
That's interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, so no matter how long this fight went on, they would have never went against you.
You
That's
know
what I'm
what's
talking
irritating? Now that I
Good
know
to
that,
know.
I was gonna steal Dr. Dixon's lab coat for like no reason.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, but
Fair?
So, with this body, does it look like the Mr. Gutsy's killed him then? Instead of him just like dying of radiation or whatever?
It does look like the Mr. Gutsy's killed him.
Oof.
You're
Poor
seeing
dude.
like some scorch marks on the bone because like it must have like pierced flesh and then gone and burned the bone underneath with some of the flame. You're seeing a couple like casings in there.
those are
Stuff like that.
severe burns.
Yeah.
Like real bad.
So I mean, you've looked at that body. What are you guys doing now?
Going to the double doors? Question mark. What's going on in the middle? Because there's two rectangles.
Yeah, those are those
just-
raised areas that probably held plants before.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm going into the room that was directly behind the body. And
Okay.
I'm gonna look around in there.
Yeah, you pop open the door
Well, I'll go into the opposite
and
room.
you take. Okay. You take 3 points of radiation damage, piercing 1.
Okay, so I take all 3, right?
If you don't have any radiation resistance, then you.
I have 1, right? Because the Fallout suit resist 1 everywhere.
Okay, yeah. So then,
So 3.
yeah, you take the
Okay.
3. As then you look inside and you see the green glow of cracked open nuclear waste barrels.
Is there anything else?
Not that you're seeing, no.
Can I close them?
Yeah, you can close the door.
Can I close the barrels?
Oh, the barrels?
Yeah. Are they just
They're
like?
cracked.
You'd have
They're,
to
like,
like
legit.
weld them.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll just.
Yeah. You did kind of see though that they're not like cracked from wear and tear.
That they were opened.
Like they were opened purposefully. But yeah, you close the door and yeah. What is everybody else wanting to do?
Can I? Well, what's in the room that I went into?
Which room did you go into?
The one right next to it.
Oh, so you went in the southwestern room because
Yeah.
Lucky went into the southeastern room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
So you said opposite, so I thought that was the room you were talking about.
Yeah, that is what I meant. I said
Okay.
it weird. I realize now that like I understand why it's confusing, but like I meant the one like
Oh, okay. Well,
Next
if you
to it.
wanna go
Okay.
to the one next to it, then
south west
East.
you mean
East.
northeast?
north.
Where do you want to go? Point to the room.
I'm sorry. Where did he go?
I went here.
No. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm confused.
Oh, you do want to
I went
do
over
the
there.
southwest.
Yeah, I misunderstood where he went, and I was like, wow, I said the wrong thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
All right. So you look
the south
into there.
or the north,
South.
the south.
West. Yeah, we have the
Southwest.
little compass there for clarification.
Yeah, I took pictures with the compass in it. So.
Okay. Yeah, so you pop this one open and you see on the far side of the room is a large vat of water that has a nuclear waste barrel purposefully opened and leaking inside of the water.
Gross.
Then you see that this vat is connected to a mesh of pipes and tubes that lead to another vat. This one without any visibility into its inner workings. Then you see that this vat then leads to like a simple faucet next to a desk with various beakers and scientific testing equipment.
Oh. Okay. Can I search around, see if there's anything else? Like any notes about what the heck they're
No
doing?
notes.
So they're just dumping irradiated contents into water. And then there's a faucet that
Yeah, it
leads
seems
from
to be like pipes coming out from it going into another vat and then pipes coming out of that to a faucet
So, and then like testing equipment.
and then testing equipment.
I mean, they had mentioned.
Oh, they were trying to unradiate stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's nothing else in here.
Nothing else.
All right, I'm gonna move on to the next room when I
Okay,
get the chance.
while you're doing that, Doc and Tessa.
I'm gonna go into the one next to Frankie.
So that is the northwestern room.
Yes.
Okay. So that one, you open the door and you are immediately filled with the smell of flora and humidity.
Okay. So
You look inside, it's like a very fresh soil smell, something that you're probably not used to.
yeah.
But you see that this room is filled with rows and rows of plants. And inside, you see a floating Mr. Handy robot that seems to have like an old-timey farmer's hat over one of its eye stalks.
It's so cute.
And it's just floating along, and you're seeing that it's got just like pincers that are just like snipping at some of the plants. And then it's got like a water bucket attachment that it's just kind of like pouring onto some of them.
I love him.
And then it notices you. Well, howdy there.
Oh,
How can I help you?
Well, hello there.
Are you come to look at my crops?
I am. Can you give me a report how it's going over here?
Well, of course. We've been growing the corn, the silt beans, the melons, and the gourds, just like we were instructed to. They've been growing just fine. I mean, sometimes a little too well, if you ask me. But yeah, not coming up with any radiation or nothing.
Oh, wonderful. Do you think you could expand your operation to the two plots out in the main room, just behind me?
That is not within this unit's parameters.
Oh, all right then. Keep up the good work. Can I grab some veggies for dinner?
Oh,
on the way out?
I don't real feel real comfortable with that. I mean, you're not in the quite appropriate attire. You don't look like the usual fella comes around.
Oh yeah. How long has it been since the usual fella has been by?
Oh, shoot. I think it's been 220 years.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back, buddy.
What do you mean?
In your database, does it have anything about the human lifespan?
No. A lot about plant lifespans, though.
Well,
I know those real good.
Yeah, human lifespan's a little bit better than the plants, but 50, 60 years tops.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that sucks. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to my plants now.
All right.
All right. And
So-
it just starts watering again and just snipping.
So I'm gonna head out. What does the lab coat on this guy look like? Is it?
He doesn't have one. He's in a hazmat suit.
Oh yeah, he was in the hazmat suit. That's right.
could go back to Dr. Dixon's office.
Oh yeah.
Take his.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and get the other
Okay.
lab coat.
Well, gross, but like
Yeah.
veggies.
From the bone structure, can we tell if Dr. Dixon was a male or female? Man or a woman?
From the buck.
You got
Um,
titties, bone titties.
Oh, biddies.
Well, you know from the recording, I think that
Oh,
the
yeah.
woman said that he was a he.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sounds good. So then I'm gonna put it on.
And then try and come back in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, the rest of you guys, what did you want to do?
Tessa hasn't gone yet. While we've.
Oh, yeah, Tessa.
I wanted to check the Mr. Handies because they had 10 millimeters, so I just wanted to see if they had more ammo on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Genius.
So, let me just make sure that I get to the right one. Yep, there you are. Okay, so go ahead and do an int plus science test with a difficulty of 1.
You can do it. Ooh, you're smart
believe
and
in you.
scientific.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
You
I'm
can do it with a
neither
little bit of
smart
luck.
or scientific.
Reroll one of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, only one?
Yep.
Okay, I will re-roll anyway. It's a bad idea.
Oh, I feel like you could have just chose the higher one.
The end.
Okay. No, you didn't get any successes?
No.
Okay, yeah, you're... The way that it's housed in here, it's not like a standard flamer or like a standard 10 millimeter pistol. It's weird, and it has to be weird to like attach to these robots' arms. So
That's fair.
a little bit too confusing.
Okay. With that, then I'm gonna go to the northeastern room since nobody's checked there yet.
Okay.
Oh.
Northeastern room.
That's where I was headed.
That's where you're heading?
Yeah, because like
Okay.
again, at this point we've done the same sort of.
Yeah. So Frankie comes up with Tessa, and then you both go into that room. So you open it up, and you see that this room is littered with random pieces of jagged metal and malformed objects. Multiple plastic containers are bent in these weird shapes as though they had been sitting near a fire for far too long. Go ahead and roll me a perception plus survival.
Just to note,
Yes.
I'm not there, obviously.
Yeah.
If I were, I would have rolled 1 complication and 0 successes.
Oh, interesting.
One,
Oh, it doesn't matter. Stop.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Okay, so that is actually the minimum that you need. Go ahead and just give yourself 2 action points. And you find about 10 common material pieces that might still be usable.
Like common material
Or common junk. Common junk.
Okay. Do you want me to just add that to my stuff?
And you also find that there are scorch marks all throughout this room. And the way that the scorch marks look, it seems to be like some kind of a blast.
Uh-oh.
So like not from the Mr. Handy's flamer?
No, not from something like that, from like an explosion. You might even be able to see some like jagged pieces of metal that are like stuck in some of those spots, like where the scorch marks are.
Is there anything salvageable in this room?
That was the 10 common junk items.
Oh, duh. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Well, I guess, like, time to move to the double
Like
doors?
maybe
Like,
this was the gunners? No, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think that if we want to find more answers, we just need to move to the double doors.
Okay. So then,
Thank you.
Doc, you do come back down. You're wearing the lab coat and everything.
Yeah.
You come back in.
Yep. Walk back in.
Well, howdy there, Dr. Dixon.
Well, hello there, good sir. I am here to harvest the crops.
Oh, all right. Well, that ain't really season yet, but you can go for it.
All right. Yeah. Is there anything that is in season?
Oh, well, I mean, we just planted these ones. Maybe a month or two ago.
Okay.
But they should be reaching maturity next week.
What's the report on last month's?
Last month's haul was good. I mean, from each of the plants, we got the estimated amount of the growth that we needed, and estimated amount of food that we needed. All calculations were about accurate.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I will be back after consulting with some of the other scientists.
Cool beans, man.
All right. And then I'm going to head out and tell the party.
Fucking
As you leave
beans.
this time, you can kind of like hear him whistling a tune.
Yeah. Okay. I like this
Cute. I
guy.
love him.
But like, where do they store stuff? Is what I was wanting to know.
Oh, yeah.
Probably
Oh,
Ralph's.
in there you do see a compost bin.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, yeah, they're just
They're just tossing it.
composting
That makes
it right
sense.
okay.
That is really cool though, because that means there's composting soil
Yeah.
ready to go if the Gek ever is a thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, so you guys make it to the double doors.
Yeah. I'm going to tell everyone what I saw there with our Mr. Farmer, Mr. Handy.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Doors.
With that, then, are you guys
Yup.
ready?
Me.
Mm-hmm.
Me first.
You first.
Yeah.
Your face was too close.
Like he dies. But
Okay. So you get to those double doors and you pop them open. And now inside here, you see that it's just a couple steps into a long room. Like it seems to protrude out to the left and to the right. And then in front of you again, well, it's about the size of the double doors, but it seems to be like a safe vault, just like locked.
Okay.
And as you come in, you suddenly hear a voice.
Oh. No.
Scanning. Identity confirmed. Good morning, Dr. Conrad Dixon.
thank God.
Would you like entrance into the holding chamber?
Yes, please.
Very well. You notice then, you look back
I was so
down
stressed.
at the badge that is still attached to the lab coat that you're wearing. And you put two and two together.
I'm so glad I
Nice.
suggested getting his lab
Oh,
coat.
that's awesome.
Because you do look up and you see turrets.
Oh no, I'm. Oh no.
I'm so stressed.
Thank God you wanted those
Extra
plants.
And an
Slide.
assaultron in a sleeping state
You know.
off to the left.
Thank you, brain,
Are
for
there-
thinking that.
Are there any terminals nearby?
No.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah,
Okay.
we would have just.
So no sudden movements.
You then hear just a bunch of like mechanical sounds of like gears turning. As then this door just suddenly starts to open. And you, as you're seeing it open, you're seeing it's fucking thick.
Yeah.
2 C's, maybe even 3.
Dude.
Like a foot thick.
Booty for days.
Like a safe door that's a foot fucking thick.
All right.
Like finna start paying child support. Big, you know?
And it pops open, and inside you see up on a dais seems to be the Gek device, just sitting in an otherwise completely barren room. What do you want to do?
I just hit my nose with the mic.
Oh,
Like, bam.
what do you guys want to do?
Wow. So is it like in the briefcase or is it just?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like what you're seeing is like the Gek device
oh my
is the
gosh.
briefcase.
You guys. That's such a small thing.
The
I mean,
Gek?
it's a little bit oversized, kind of a briefcase, but not
a-
by much.
Beef case.
It's a beef case.
I'm just panicking.
A beefcake
Like,
behind thick doors.
Me, Misty. I am panicking. I
Well,
don't
like,
know
where
what
the
to
fuck
do.
is her sister?
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
gonna
he's
grab it?
gonna grab it.
Okay, you do notice that it's partially open.
Beefcake.
I'm gonna
Gonna grab the
peek.
beef case.
open it and peek in it.
Okay,
Tickle, peek.
you pop it open and you see this blue canister in the center there that seems to be like, I don't know, it's weird because it's like cold, but it's also warm at the same time as you're kind of like looking at it. You see on the right hand or on the left hand side, you're seeing some kind of like weird, it's like this little plate with these 3 arms that seem just these little arms that seem to just like come up, and they have some weird like laser piece on the ends of them. You're seeing up on the lid of the briefcase, you're seeing vials that contain some kind of dirt looking compound. You're seeing these little packets of seeds all around. And on the right hand side of the blue canister, you are seeing it looks almost like a server.
A mini server.
Yeah.
Tiny. Just technology.
What do you
All
want to
right.
do?
Maybe
Can I see a user manual or anything nearby?
Doc, look at
There's
it.
no
like,
user manual. I did fail to mention on part of like the server is a screen and what looks to be like a pull-out keyboard.
Sounds good. I'm gonna pull out that keyboard and take a look, see what I can see on the terminal.
Okay. Yeah, you... Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. Okay. Yeah, so you pop it open and it just says like accessing Library of Congress.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa.
Loading, and you're seeing like a little bar appear as it's slowly progressing. It gets maybe a quarter of the way through, and then it just stops. Error.
No.
Several files corrupt.
No.
Returning to boot menu, and then you see it has 2 options. It has 3 options, I'm sorry. Access survival guides. Access material creation matrix. Access Library of Congress.
Okay, so I think we should check the survival guides first, and then we go into the matrix.
I was gonna say number 2, my lord, but no, probably number 1.
Yeah, so I'd like to check the survival guides first.
Help at
Okay.
all?
It's actually super user friendly.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So once
The
you got
first
in,
terminal ever.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking
All
glad
right.
that I mentioned Dr. Dixon's lab coat.
Oh, you
'cause
guys would have
good God.
been
Thank you.
fucked.
If I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be this helpful.
Yeah, because I was going to be a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pop open the survival guides, and in there you're seeing also a lot of this data is corrupt, but you're finding something about the creation of a water purification system,
Ooh. Okay.
the construction of more advanced structures,
Okay.
and the operation to create and operate unique and powerful weapons.
Okay. So, this is a lot of power that our little group's just been given. I think the water purification type information we should get out to as many people as we can.
Yes.
I think we should run it first and try it so we have
Yeah.
a perfect understanding of how it works.
Oh,
before we
so
start.
like if it's wrong,
Yeah. Yeah, let's check it first.
Do we have
Good
dirty
idea.
water on us?
We should have some dirty water.
I
Yeah, we're on the
probably
glowing
do.
sea. We can find
Well,
dirty
be
water.
honest.
In
Yeah.
that one room, there was,
Oh,
There was
the
that
waste
purification
Irradiated.
system.
but yeah, there's like the whole tub of irradiated water.
Yeah.
Could just
So
use
let's
that.
we could take some water from that when we get the chance.
let's check this this guide against what's been built in that room and see if it's up to specifications and like working properly.
Okay, you open that manual up, and then you see that it has like a kind of a crappy, but like a 3D rendering of a water purification system that looks almost exactly like the one in that room.
Oh, wonderful.
You're seeing, though, that you're like reading through this manual, and it just says like, input this code into the material creation matrix.
Okay.
And then take the assembled object, place it here. And then other than that, it seems like an IKEA instruction manual.
Oh, cool. So this is like a fancy 3D printer.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So if we can start providing clean water to
The
the
Eastern
communities
Seaboard.
like-
The masses.
yeah,
Yeah.
communities like Diamond City, we could totally like open up a shop and like make a lot of money and also provide like cheap water.
Honestly, the
to
whole
everybody.
Eastern Seaboard. More
Yeah.
than just the whole Commonwealth, I guess, would
Yeah.
be. Would
And the
cover
reason
that.
I want to do it out at Diamond City is because we know we'd be protected there, and like we've already got 1 or 2 contacts in that city.
Isn't there already that boy though that sells water? Don't they already have a system?
Yeah.
They do have a system there,
I
yeah.
think we could bring
yeah.
him into that, though.
But having this knowledge might be good to spread around.
Yeah.
I think he could be like a subsection of like what we're doing.
When you are reading this, though, you are noticing that it doesn't say anything about what the items that it's printing are and what they do. It's just plug in this code, take that item, put it here.
Okay.
Plug in this code, take that item, attach it here.
Okay.
And that's it.
Can we do it? It's a creation matrix, right? So we
Yeah.
put in a code and it makes a thing.
Yeah, let's print
Can
off
we
a couple
print a
of
thing?
Yeah.
We can honestly just give it to him and he could sell it on his own and we could sell it throughout the Commonwealth.
Well, I mean, it has to be sus to some degree, right? Like,
No,
my grandfather always told me if something's
I
a
don't-
little too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah. Good point.
but your grandfather also probably didn't know much about like the science behind things. No offense.
No, I'm
It's
not
just-
offended, but like, if
They
so we
didn't
have
get
a
that
basin of
kind of
dirty water,
information.
right?
Yeah.
And if someone walks up to me and says, "Here, put this in the dirty water, now it's clean," that's still a little suspect, right? Like, I still want to. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what the lasting
All
effects are. We've never seen the Gek work. We just stumbled
Okay.
upon it.
Back in my day, we had to filter water to make it potable or potable, whatever it's
potable.
fucking called. So we could drink it or eat it or consume it in any way. So I think this is basically filters, but for irradiated water.
No, I mean, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's just the
A
step
child.
beyond. I'm not trying to like your
My thing is,
grandparents or
we know
whatever.
how-
They knew what they were talking about, but like this is a step beyond.
I mean, yeah, I have a
probably.
formal education. My thing is, we know how filters work. We do not know how the Gek works, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
should print some
So
stuff
we should
off.
test it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So,
I'm sorry, your face.
what were the other manuals in there before we start? Like,
Yeah, the
running
other
this thing?
manual was construction of more advanced structures and the operation of unique and powerful weapons.
So I want to look at the structures one.
Okay,
as well.
it's
Can I look at the powerful weapons one?
yes. So the advanced structures, you're seeing that it's like this is the code that you type in to create concrete.
Oh yeah.
This is the code that you type in to create a metal alloy for like siding and things like of that nature, rebarb, etc. As far as the unique and powerful weapons, you see that it has like for use later on is kind of what it mentions, and it has artillery that you can like 3D print and then set up. And all the way up, and it's like several different things, tanks, a vertibird, all the way up to an orbital laser.
Dang. Okay.
But the orbital laser one just still says prototype next to it.
So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm saying there's a chance.
All right. So, after looking through those, I think we definitely start with the water purification.
Yes.
So let's print a couple of those off.
Okay,
So I go into the other menu.
roll a science plus int. You've already confirmed in doing this. This is a difficulty 5 check.
Can I assist him?
Science plus int.
Yep.
Okay.
Use
Yeah?
as many bottle caps as you want, my king.
As many
Yes,
bottle caps as you want, as
please.
many everything else as you want.
Okay. So
Use 5.
it would be
Anyone who
6.
wants to aid, now's the chance.
It's 5, right? For 2 extra dice?
It is
It's 1
3
1,
for 2
3
extra
2,
3 for 2 extra.
and
5.
6.
6 for 3? Okay,
For 3.
You're right.
Okay.
I would like to aid.
Yeah, whoever's going to
I
aid.
aid.
I would like
Okay.
to aid. I would like to use luck instead of
Okay,
intelligence.
let's see what the total is.
Okay. This was science plus intelligence?
Yes.
Okay. So I only got 2 successes myself.
2 successes,
I have 1, so we have a 3
3.
right now.
I also got 1 success.
4.
4,
2 successes.
5, and 6.
Nice.
Give yourself 1 action point, and just as you're about to type in the code and press enter, you think back to one of the logs.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay. Flipping through our logs real fast. The soil. There was a screw that was too small. Oh. The material creation matrix is still not working. If anything, it's more unstable now. Anything can't make a basic shape to save its life, and worse, it started to combust when creating options. I'm sure it's a circuit issue, but also affected the cold fusion core in there. It's not leaking, but it needs to be fixed.
So what you're seeing is that if you would have clicked enter, you're like linking up all the information that you have here, right?
Yep.
You noticed that on this first floor, the northwestern one was the agricultural wing. The southwestern one was the water purification one, so matching up with the logs. The southeast one was the radiation removal system. And the northeast one was the material creation matrix one, where you saw the explosions
Oh no.
and shrapnel everywhere. If you would have clicked this button, I would have rolled 5 damage die to everyone in the zone, and the Gek would just be lost.
Oh boy. Well,
But we're smart, lucky boys.
No.
Wow,
Yeah,
we got like
so lucky.
wildly lucky.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna look at the back of this instead, and let's see if, like, what this repair looks like.
Well beyond you.
Okay.
I vote
We take it.
pack it up. We get out of the glowing sea.
Yeah.
And we maybe see if there's other smarty pantses out there that
Does it look
we
like-
got lucky, but
Like, we have the Gek, we just don't have, I don't think, the final version.
Is there any sign? Has there been, or is there any sign as we've been slithering throughout this facility of anyone else having been here recently?
Like, maybe someone named Mary?
No.
Did.
Can I
Oh,
see the
shit.
logs?
Can you what?
I just wanted to reread the logs.
Okay, gotcha. So it might be as you guys are, like looking and coming to this revelation and everything. What do you guys think? You guys leaving this area now? Kind of like come back into the main room?
Okay, so there's absolutely zero evidence of Mary having actually been here.
Well, you come out to the main room afterwards, as then you see 3 silhouettes standing
Yep.
on the other side
I
Of-
don't like that.
the main room.
I'll be like, what up? It's me, your
I'm
boy.
gonna close the vault door behind
Hold.
us.
Hold.
Okay.
I'll say that you're in the back doing that as everyone else is walking out.
Okay.
Well, no, you probably do close it, but you see these 3 humanoid forms, yes.
Can I still say, what up? It's me, your boy.
Uh,
No, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Okay. So you guys then all kind of come out and you see these 3 humanoid forms just standing there. They seem to be dressed in the clothing and armor of raiders. However, they look more well equipped than raiders you have dealt with in the past. One, in particular, seems to be somewhat familiar to you, Doc. It looks like the raider who dragged you to Johnny's Fight Club.
No.
Oh.
That familiar-looking raider steps up and begins to speak. Well. Looks like that listening device worked, I just have to say. The raider then removes her sack hood, revealing a woman with brown hair and blue eyes. Thank you, sis. Wouldn't have been able to find the Gek there without your help.
is so sad.
Yeah. I'm gonna murder her. I hope you know.
And with that, we end the session.
Oh, man.
Why though?
I have so many
I
questions.
still have questions. I hate it.
I will say though, super. I never suspected.
Yeah.
Me either.
I
No,
was like,
I
no,
didn't-
she's dead. She's dead. We're gonna find her body on our
She's
way out.
dead,
Like,
or we're
she's
gonna
dead.
find her in here